Welcome aboard. Happy Friday. It's good to see y'all. Internet connection's kind of wonky. It's all right. We'll be here all night. I'm sure it'll stabilize at some point. Piper the Hawk, good to see you. This Hero Not Found, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, sir. Yeah. Another week in the books. My wife's out of town this weekend again. At some point, I'm assuming she's going to have to slow down. But I don't know. She's proving me wrong every step of the way by like doing this, then doing this, and doing this, and doing this, and doing this. And I'm like, hey. I'm not the one who's pregnant. I can't even handle this, man. It happens. Aviator Alexander, good to see you, man. How you doing? Vigilante One, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. So yeah, he said hit the button and I get buffer. I didn't. Oh, you know what? It did actually drop some frames there, but it shouldn't have been because of the thing that I hit. It's cool. Hamburger helper dinner again. Nah, dude. So she made me this. She made me this baked spaghetti thing earlier this week, and I finished that off this evening. So it was like, it probably wasn't much better for me than baked spaghetti, but it at least, you know, I don't hate myself quite nearly as much after eating it the way that I do the hamburger helper. Although, you know what? That just gave me an idea. What about baked hamburger helper? How would that be? I bet that'd be pretty okay, right? The Slick One, good to see you, man. Oh, dude, it does sound good. Brapsy, dude, like the last 2 weeks, she's been gone, and I've had hamburger helper on Friday, and it's been kind of amazing, but at the same time, it's been terrible. Artisan Simulations, good to see you, man. I'm doing well, Aviator Alexander. I'm hanging in there. Leighton 23, it's good to see you. 737 Captain, welcome aboard. My wife's an FO for a mainline carrier, and she flew up until her 8th month. Jesus, man. That's crazy, Steve. Yeah, like my wife is going to probably work up until right around 8 months or so. She's due in like mid to late November, and I think she's planning on working through the beginning of November. So more credit to her, man. Like, she's gone this weekend. Next weekend, I think we're good. I don't think we have anything going on next weekend. And then in 2 weeks, we're going on vacation. So like, we're flying to SoCal next week, or in 2 weeks. And I you know what? That was her call. That was her call as to whether or not we wanted to keep going. For that. Charter's good to see you, my friend. Finbar's 367, welcome aboard. Now we're not doing the F&O tonight. We did the F&O last week, so we're going to fly on some PilotEdge this evening. I thought about the F&O, though, because the F&O this week is actually Indy, and that'd be a pretty fun one to do. I've never done an F&O in Indy before, but I decided that 1 week of VATSIM is probably good for a month or two. So we're going to Palm Springs, actually. We're going to fly into Los Angeles on a Wednesday night, and then make our way out to Palm Springs for a long weekend. We're heading out there for a wedding, and then we're gonna spend a couple days, I think, up in Beverly Hills with her family, like Monday and Tuesday. So like we got a pretty full week planned. But yeah, I'd love to go down to San Diego. It's gonna be way too far for us. It gives us a reason to go back, though. Like, it definitely gives us a reason to go back. I'm looking forward to it. Chili Williams, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Happy Friday. Anybody else I missed? Hello. Pregnant wives have superpowers. Just stay out of the way. Nobody gets hurt. Yeah. Right? She may even be watching right now, so I gotta watch what I say. The 1 week I couldn't watch, you were on VATSIM. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, we were on VATSIM. But honestly, it was completely and totally uneventful. Like, it was awesome. I had a great time. Don't get me wrong. And it's fun. It's fun when you're on there and things go as smoothly as they did. But at the same time, a part of me was maybe just a little bit disappointed the fact that, like, it wasn't a catastrophe. Because sometimes it's the catastrophe that makes for good television when it comes to VATSIM. It's all right, though. This show not found. Thank you very much for the bits, man. I do appreciate it. Cheers to you, buddy. We'll get the subs and whatnot here in just a second. Slick One, good to see you. Do you have ortho for Palm Springs? Yeah, we got ortho for Palm Springs. Do I play Fortnite? Unfortunately, I do not. Ryang87, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's only fun to watch for the crashes. Yeah, kind of. A little bit of that, yeah. So we've got a home improvement project that we're going to be kicking off fairly soon, and I have to do some work around the house to get ready for that. I got to do some basement cleaning and stuff like that this weekend. But in the meantime, tomorrow I'm going to be flying all day. So tomorrow I'm flying to Burlington. I'm going to go see my one of my high school friends, actually. His daughter is turning 1, or has turned 1, or whatever. Like, they're having the first birthday party tomorrow. So I'm picking up my buddy Ian, Mr. iServant here on Twitch, down near Providence. So we're going to fly up for the afternoon, rent a car, have a good time in Burlington, and then come back. And then Sunday all day I'll be doing chores and I got to do some contract video work. I got to do some cleaning of my basement. I got to do a whole bunch of crap. But yeah, I haven't really done much this week aside from, you know, working during the day, working at night. And then the new World of Warcraft raid came out, and I may have run that a couple nights too. It was a good time. We had fun. But it's been kind of a whirlwind week, I will say. And I'm so happy for it to be Friday. I'm so happy to be sitting here right now. Let me tell you, dude, I've been waiting for this all freaking day. It's a short week, but man, it's gone real slow. Here we are, though. So, Antisocial Woodworker, good to see you. It's not unfortunate that you don't play Fortnite. Honestly, like, Fortnite looks like it's pretty fun. I've talked to, like, I've had a few friends that have tried it, and they've enjoyed the game. So, like, I have it installed. I just haven't had a chance to fire it up and play it. Like, I think I would probably enjoy it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe down the road we'll do a Fortnite stream one of these nights, just for the hell of it. Angry Pilot, good to see you, man. King MB6, welcome aboard. Lars 11290, welcome aboard. Al Smoking Tea, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Fast Eddie 423, happy Friday to you as well, sir. Hope you're doing well. I'm so afraid to start playing WoW, but I kind of want to try it. Dude, well, you can give the demo a shot if you want to. Like, it's a fiendishly addictive game. I have probably 10,000 hours wrapped up in World of Warcraft, for better or worse. But honestly, I've met some amazing people on that game in the 14 years that I've been playing it. I have just met some incredible people over the years. And I wouldn't take any of it back. Like, it's still, when it comes to video games and all that stuff, like, that game is still probably like my first love. And I go away for a little while, and then I always end up coming back to it because I just have such a good time with it. But we'll talk about that in the air. You know, nobody wants to hear me talk about World of Warcraft right now. Kleenex Ghost, good to see you, man. Friday indeed. Yeah. I play sometimes. We can play sometimes. Perhaps. Yeah, we'll see. If I decide to fire up some Fortnite down the road, we'll put the call out on Discord or something for people that are interested in playing and see what happens. I do have Rainbow Six Siege though. Yeah, I do have that. We'll probably fire that up again here down the road. It's been a long time since I played that. That's a like Friday, Saturday night, have a couple of beers and just hang out with the guys fighting against, like, we basically just go against bots, like nonstop against bots in Siege, and it's a pretty good time. Yeah, I played Eve for years. Oh my god, I tried so hard to get into Eve. Like, Eve is one of those games, I know that I should like Eve Online. Like, I really know that I should like Eve Online. And I've tried so hard to enjoy that game multiple times. Unfortunately, like, every single time I try to get into Eve, it just doesn't. It just I don't know. I don't enjoy it is the problem, and it's probably a good thing because if I got into Eve, like, that'd be the end of everything for me, I'm sure. And yeah, like, the social element and whatnot is kind of like lost on me at this point. You know, I really, like, I have the social element and whatnot going for World of Warcraft, but it's with a group of people I've been playing with for probably 4 or 5 years now too. So I don't have to go out and meet new people. Is kind of what it comes down to. But yeah, Eve is pretty bonkers. Borderlands was a good time. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great games out there. Like, I've played so many games over the years, but, like, yeah, WoW is the one I kind of always come back to. But yeah, so let's go through the list here. Who we got tonight? Order Frontiersman, good to see you, man. Thank you for 6 months of support. He says, woo! Cheers to you, buddy. Kyokin, thank you for 19 months. Kyokin, cheers to you, my friend. That means we're almost at 20. Oh, we are at 20 months now. Kyokin, thank you very much for 19 months, though. Hey, this is neat. Cheers to you, buddy. Good luck with your laundry tonight. Serby Plays, good to see you, man. Thank you for 13 months. It's been here 13 months for the memes and the memes only. I don't think we really have too many memes going on in this channel, right? Like, that's kind of reserved for, like, other guys, you know, like Chili Willies and whatnot. That's where you get the memes out of here. But thank you very much, Serby. I do appreciate it. Cheers, buddy. Marcon BCA, thanks for 17 months of support. Says happy to be home after the stint in Eastern Europe. Happy bacon consumption. Oh, man. I wouldn't even think about that going to Eastern Europe. You know, I went to Tunisia, and actually I think it was 4 years ago this weekend that I was in Tunisia. And I actually did manage to find some bacon in Tunisia, and I had to have some, and it wasn't very good. Like, it totally was awful, but at least I had some, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I've had a beer, I've had a glass of wine, and I've had some bacon. 3 things that you shouldn't be able to find in this part of the world, and we got it covered. Marcon, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Hey, let's see, that's the wrong name here. Arizona Aviator, thank you very much, man. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Charter's here for 10 months. Charter says, happy Friday. Watched your stream so much, I finally started going for my PPL. Oh, dude, that's awesome. How have you started flying yet? How far along are you? You have to tell us more about this. Charter, thank you very much for 10 months, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Clocky180, thanks for the Tier 2 subscription for 15 months. He says, happy 15 months with 2 red ales. Cheers to you, Clocky. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate the Tier 2 as well. This Joel Not Found, thank you for the 1,500 bits. I said thank you, but I'll say thank you again. Happy Friday to you, sir. Cheers. Stealth Bob is here for 20 months. Bob, you might be the first 20 month, I think. I think you actually might be one of the first 20 months. We'll get the pitchforks out, though. Bob, thank you very much for 20 months, man. Cheers to you. BJM2121's here for 18 months. BJM, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers to you, buddy. I do appreciate it. Angry Pilot, thank you very much for the donation. He says, buy some diapers and stuff. I have 3 kids, so not really. They're awesome. Thank you very much, Angry Pilot. I'll be sure to put it towards... we're going to put it towards avgas and diapers. That's the fun that's going on right now. So cheers, man. Thank you very much, Angry Pilot. Couple more to go here. KK Bash, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. KK Bash, thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you. Jacob Haji's also here for the first month. Jacob Haji, thank you very much for your support. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Cheers to you, buddy. And no, not quite. Cooperfish 2002 is here for 16 months. He says 20 months divided by 10. Oh, no, 2 months. Wait, no, hang on. I got them mixed up here. Cooperfish here for 16 months. Says, happy Friday, Captain. Cooperfish, thank you very much. Cheers to you, buddy. I got them all mixed up here. GT Boy. GT Boy, thank you very much for 2 months of support. It says 20 months divided by 10. That's the one. Cheers to you, buddy. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And finally, Bubba Matuna here for 13 months. Bubba Matuna, thank you very much, man. He says, I love this plane. So do I, dude. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Cheers to all you guys. Thank you very much. Cirrus Max, happy Friday. Good to see you, man. Jim Beliath, welcome aboard. Cyan Sweeney, happy Friday. Bubba Matuna, welcome aboard, man. Happy Friday. Tony Cliff Tony. Good to see you, man. Jacob Haji, thanks for the bits, man. Cheers. I do appreciate it. You're good, man. So, yeah, here we are. Happy Friday, guys. Thanks for coming out. On YouTube, they tell me that the intro segment's too long. And then somebody came in the comments section and said, I just skip the 30 minutes every single time. So I apologize. If the me talking is too much, you can skip forward. I really won't. I won't be offended by it. Trust me. Mad Cat, good to see you, man. Elliot, Walt, welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. Hope you're all doing well. We're going to be flying this beautiful plane tonight. This is the DDen Challenger 300. I think it's called version 2. It's the X-Plane 11 version. This thing, I believe the X-Plane 11 version came out earlier this year. I had some timestamps on my computer from like February or March. I honestly, like the year has flown by so much, I have no idea when the update for this thing came out. This thing has always been a joy to fly. Maybe isn't the best looking plane once you're inside the cockpit, although the most recent version's pretty well done. But it has always been a very fun plane to fly. It is quite the handful. It accelerates fast, it climbs fast, it does everything just a little bit faster than what you're expecting. Yeah. And it's always like it's a fun one to fly on the network. So this is what we're doing tonight. It was tossed up between this, the new Aerostar, and the 777 by Flight Factor. I actually had the 777 up and running and ready to go, but at the last minute, I'm like, you know what? We're going to fly something a little bit different this week. So this is the plane we're going to jump into. It should be a good time. And, excuse me, the route that we're going to be flying this evening is not on the East Coast, but is over here on the West Coast. And we're going to be back on the PilotEdge network tonight, starting off at Medford, MFR, where it is 13 gust 20, 1 3/4 mile visibility with smoke. As you can see, the visibility is not fantastic, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter to us. Make our way down to San Francisco Airport. San Francisco's 19 gusting 25. Excellent. At 290. That means we're landing... What are we landing? We're landing at the 2.8s. Okay. Yeah, without question, 2.8s. So we'll go down to San Francisco. We're going to make the turn in San Francisco and then make our way down to Palm Springs. Palm Springs, I haven't actually... I was talking to somebody about this earlier tonight. I can't remember if I've ever flown into Palm Springs from San Francisco. Like, even back in the day when the network was much more limited than it currently is, I honestly cannot remember if I ever flew down there from San Francisco. So, flying in from the Northwest like this presents its own special set of challenges, and we're gonna we're going to get through it. It should be a good time. So that's the flight plan tonight. I think those 2 flights will be just perfect for us this evening. And go from there. Elliot, good to see you. We're going to be 717 Tango Sierra. We're going to be flying out of Medford, MFR, Mike, Foxtrot, Romeo. Demented Twit, good to see you. Can never decide between this plane and the E110. Well, those are 2 very different planes, Demented Twit. Matt Cat, welcome aboard. Patufra, welcome aboard. Retungswort, welcome aboard. I fly this plane for work. Oh, nice. That's cool, man. Well, then you could tell us all the things that are wrong with this airplane. I know that they've done. They have some real Challenger 300 pilots that have tested and worked with this thing. So, like, this thing is supposed to be fairly well done in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I don't know. I've never flown one, so I wouldn't have any idea how it performs. John Fezzik, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Skylight XP, welcome aboard. Sound like you're just calling Demented Twit some really harsh names. Nah, dude, we're not going for that. Perhaps. Pat Dog 35, welcome back, man. We missed you too, buddy. Jimbalaya, thanks for 3 months of support. Thank you very much, Jimbalaya. Cheers to you. And Patufa, thanks for the host, man. Cheers to you guys. Appreciate it. The VNav loves to quit on this plane. Oh, we won't even use the VNav in this plane. I'll do it all by hand. I don't trust anything to do with the X-Plane default VNav. Jacob Haji, thanks for the bits, man. Cheers, appreciate it. All right, so let's talk about this airplane real quick. So the first thing, if you've never flown this before, you're gonna want to pop the options panel, or no, you're gonna want to pop the instruments panel out here. So you pull the menu out, you hit instruments. It brings up this little 3-click thing here. So you get the checklist, you get the ECAS, which we can't pull out right now because the ECAS is off, and you get the multifunction display controls. So I'm going to hide that down here. I highly recommend having that up at all times because you're going to want to click through it, trust me. So we'll leave that away for now. We're going to go into external pre-flight, and we'll just fast pre-flight this thing, get all the stuff off of it. And I didn't mean to click that. We're not supposed to go in just yet. And then animations, we're going to open up the blinds. Yeah, we'll just open up the blinds for now. That's okay. We'll turn some sounds on here too. And we're good there. Pop inside this sucker. And let's try to figure out how to fly this thing again. So I do use the checklist in this plane because it is a little bit funky. But I would normally use the checklist on this plane. But it's not on, so I can't use it just yet. All right, let's come back to that in a moment. We need to get it turned on, though. So let me take a moment here. We'll take a moment and we'll reorient ourselves with where everything is at because this plane's a little bit weird. So the air conditioning systems are here in the center console. The fuel systems are over here. The pressurization system's over here on the right side. So fuel, air conditioning, pressurization. Anti-ice system is in the middle of the center console. The electrical system is down here at the bottom of this upper half of the center console. That's going to have our batteries, our external power, our bus ties, our generators, and our standby instruments. To the right of that's going to be our lighting. To the left of that, stuff we don't care about. Moving down, we're going to have our hydraulics here, just to the right of the throttle. We have a gust lock here. We've got our flight spoilers here. That's fine. The engine run switches are going to be right here. Keep on going down. So one of the reasons why you want to have this thing out here is because it pops up this little display. So this guy is what you use to control the multifunction displays. And it's going to be very inconvenient to be sitting here and saying, oh, I got to push this button right here. Like, oh, no, actually, I'm just going to use the 2D panel for that. So that's that. So that's there. Ground spoilers we'll leave on auto, most likely. Trim, rudder trim, stabilizer trim are fine. Parking brake is set. Engine switches. So here's our starters, 1 and 2. We have engine syncs. I'm guessing, the engines will sync off of one of the engines if they're close. It's like prop sync. Mach hold, which never works. Ignition. And then we have some cabin lights and oxygen in our APU right here. So, good. Okay, I think I can handle this. I think we can fly this airplane. So let's start with the batteries. And we'll bring in some external power. Open the bus ties. That's fine. The essentials are on. Standby instruments can come on. Actually, you know what? We'll leave the external power on. We'll just go straight to GPU. Or straight to the APU, I should say. So, move that over to start. And we'll come down here. We'll grab you. And we'll put you on... Oh, my gosh. Guys, ECS. ECS should be what I'm looking for, right? No. Oh, summary. Trying to find out where my APU information is. Oh, APU is here. Okay, APU RPM is up. APU EGT is up. That's great. All right, so we'll come on back down here. So with the APU bleed, or the APU on, let's go to air source. There. Yeah, air source to normal. Fuel pumps are both on auto. Right bleed, or the bleeds can be off. The cross bleed can come on. The APU bleed can come on. Probe heat can stay off. Window heat can come on. APU gen is on. Bus ties are good. We will turn on the nav and the logo lights. Strobe beacon can stay off. Seatbelt signs can stay off for the time being. Landing lights, emergency lights. We'll arm the emergency lights. Landing lights can be off. Keep on moving down. We're just going to put the pumps on all the hydraulics to auto. Engine start switch is off. Ground spoilers auto. Trim's good. Auto sync good. Starters are off. APU's run. Good. Okay. And then if we were to pop you out and then start looking through this checklist here, we could say, all right. Retard. The timing on that couldn't have been any better. No, and Sif, thanks for the tier 2 sub, man. Thank you very much for your 2 months of support. Happy Friday to you as well. Cheers, buddy. Saint01, good to see you. I just used fast start, right? Grow Adler, good to see you, man. How you doing, Andrew? Dan is unoriginal. Welcome aboard, Dan. Can you score me a review copy of Halo 3 when it comes out? Yeah, no kidding, man. I assume you're joking about the age of this airplane, right? I'm going to go with that. Ground Point Niner, good to see you. AJ, how you doing, buddy? All right, shocks, brakes are good. Nose wheel steering is off. Engine bleeds are off. Engine run switch is off. Anti-ice off. PTUs we're going to leave on. That's fine. Gust lock. We'll arm that. Good, good, good. Oh, that's all the shutdown stuff. We're not... Hang on. Let's try this again. APU start. Yeah, okay, yeah. Good, 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 good. Gear handle down. We got the pumps on. That's fine. Instrument switches on. Left, right, battery on. Cast looks good. Lights are fine. Left, right, fuel pumps auto. APU's on. Electrics are checked. Left, right bleeds are off. Excuse me, APU bleed is off. Cross bleed is open. Air source is on normal. We don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that yet. Standby instruments are fine. Clock I'm not worried about. Nose wheel steering is off. Ram air, yeah, whatever. Air conditioning and bleeds. Air conditioning is all where it needs to be, right? It's all set for auto. Yeah, it's fine. Good. I'm being a little extra thorough because of the complexity of this airplane, or the difference, I should say, in this airplane compared to others. So landing elevation will be sea level. I'm fine with that. Whatever. Probes off. Yep. That's set. Those are on auto. Hydraulic pumps are on auto. Hydraulic panels auto. Gust lock is on. Okay. Cool. That gives us those. All those switches are good. So the next thing we want to do is we want to grab our clearance. It's shutting down already, right? Oh, it's not a joke like that. Okay, never mind. 505 Northman, good to see you. Chris O 123 happy, or 1283 happy Friday. Good to see you. All right, let's get some charts up here. We'll call up the ground controller and get our clearance. Ground's 21.8. All right, ground 21.8. Changing these up is the best thing they ever did for this airplane. Like, I know that this breaks my immersion, but I don't care because otherwise this plane basically becomes unusable. All about flight. Good to see you, man. We are in the Challenger 300 tonight by DDen. Is pretty okay. It's an old plane. It's fine though. I enjoy flying it. Let's see. Let's do some sound adjustment. Those sounds are fine. Oh, you know what? I'll probably have those set where they are for a reason, so that's cool. Yeah, we'll leave it on like that. All right, 121.8 is for ground, and then tower is going to be 19.4. Bring that up there. Let's check and make sure I'm actually transmitting on the right frequency, and I am. Okay, so we're going to be Challenger 717 Tango Sierra. 7 Tango Sierra. RAFT. And we're going to San Francisco. Now, if he decides to assign me a departure, let's figure out what that could potentially be.
Retard.
MFR, so we could have the Brute, Eagle, Nats, or Jackson departure. Is what we can plan for potentially being assigned one of those. All right. Medford ground, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, IFR, San Francisco.
717 Tango Sierra, Medford clearance, roger. Clear to San Francisco Airport. This will be a full route clearance. Jackson 1 departure, vectors to Rogue Valley, VOR, that's Oscar Echo Delta. Direct to Finer. Foxtrot, India, November, Echo, Romeo. Q3, phoned, that's Foxtrot, Oscar, Whiskey, November, Delta. Direct Malbec, and then the Bodega 2 arrival. Climb and maintain 1000, squawk 1607.
Okay, clear to San Francisco Airport. Jackson 1 departure, Rogue Valley. Finer, Q3, found, Malbec, Bodega 3, 11,000 on departure, squawk 1607, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, it's a Bodega 2 arrival, or has to read that correct?
Bodega 2 arrival, 7 Tango Sierra.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, read that correct, expect runway 32.
7 Tango Sierra. I can read my own writing sometimes. All right. Let's turn him off for a second. Let's figure out what we did wrong here. I think it was actually pretty close to what I filed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he added some extra points there. That's fine. All right, so we're going to go procedure, departure, Jackson 1. Add that. That takes us to the Rogue Valley VOR. Direct to Finer, Quebec 3, found. Malbec, Bodega 2, San Francisco. Okay, so that's all we did was added that departure there. And that's cool. So we'll pull that plate in. It's gonna be Jackson 1, San Francisco. We want to have the Bodega 2, and we want to have the airport diagram. Oh, boy. All right, we're expecting runway 32. All right. So here is this departure. Let's talk about this first. Runway 32, climb heading 323 to intercept the Rogue Valley 153 outbound or inbound radial. Or, sorry, radial inbound. Go to Rogue Valley. Continue climb and hold at the Rogue Valley VOR, holding pattern to cross the VOR at or above the MEA MCA for direction of flight before proceeding on course. So, what is the... Let's get the low chart here. So we need to be... Let's see. We're not flying an airway down there. There's nothing on the chart indicating an MEA, which I wouldn't expect there to be. So we'll come back here and we'll say 11.8, 9.4. 9.4? Seeing what I could do. I can go pull up. This is interesting. I filed Q5. Oh. Oh, I must have typed in I literally typed the wrong number if I filed Q5. Yeah, Q3 is what I was supposed to have. So I fat fingered it when I was filing it. That makes sense. Avgas Kool-Aid, good to see you, man. Avgas Kool-Aid, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, the more was what I was going to use. I was going to look at an approach chart and see what the what the minimum altitude was on one of those, but we're heading generally to the south, so we'll just say 11,800 feet before we head down there. So that's going to be an interesting one. I suppose we'll make do. All right. So we're going to hold. We'll probably have to hold here. So the holding pattern will be a parallel entry on the 333 radial inbound. So we're going to get ready for that too. So let's get the FMC program first, and then we'll get the radios and stuff set up for that. All right. So we're going to do origin here. Let's do this. If I pull that there, you can actually see that. All right, KMFR. We're heading down to KSFO. KSFO. Boom. Not a big Bombardier fan. Totally understandable. Yeah, I'm sure that Brown Backcode. I'm sure that AJ had that one ready to go because I filed the wrong. I filed the wrong Q airway. I filed Q3 or Q5, and I actually meant to file Q3. It's a visual before you can climb on course. All right. Well, this thing climbs pretty quick, so I'm not really concerned. Like 11,000 feet is when we'll turn on course, and I'm sure we'll get vectors from there anyway once they get us radar contact. But yeah, I mean this plane is literally a rocket ship climbing out of here. All right, MFR SFO. We go to. Departing and arriving. Departing MFR on runway 32 on the Jackson 1. It's good. We'll exact that. And we are then going to go to the flight plan page. Next page to Finer Direct. F-I-N-E-R. And then we're going via Q3. We're taking that all the way down to Found. F-O-W-N-D. F-O-W-N-D. And then direct to Mulbeck. Actually, we can just go then departing and arriving SFO. We're going to plan for the ILS 28 right, because that's what it's favoring right now. On the Bodega 2. Oh, actually, sorry, we got to cancel that. Bodega 2 from Malbec, and then the ILS 28 right. And then let's take a look at the Bodega 2, and let's see if there are any of these transition points that appear on that chart. And the answer to that is probably going to be no. So there's bricks. Okay, that's nope. So bricks. Bricks is the last point on this arrival. That doesn't appear on the approach chart. So let's pull the approach chart up and look at it. And we'll go instrument approach procedures. Nope, not there. SFO. Instrument approach procedures. ILS 28 right. And we'd have entry points here, and here, right? And then we have the FAF. Let's see here. The FAF is going to be... Where's the FAF? It's not marked. Initial, intermediate. I guess the FAF is going to be axial. Here. So what I'm going to do is I'll put in Dumba. We'll put in Dumba for now, and then we can adjust and whatnot later as we have to. All right, done with that. Close that. Good. Execute that. Go to legs page. Look for discontinuities. That's direct. Whoa, that's not right. Oh crap! You stupid plane. I should say you stupid pilot. When I canceled the modification, I canceled my flight plan modification too. So Finer. Let's see here. Finer goes there. Oh crap! I screwed this up. Let's do this. I'm going to clear all this stuff out. Now that I have completely upset this airplane. There we go. Execute that. Let's try this again. So let's go to the flight plan page. I know I could fix this somehow, but I don't care to figure it out. I should have exacted after this. What do you mean invalid entry? Oh, you piece of crap. Fine. Do that. Ha! Outsmart you. What? Oh, man, I broke it. I really pissed it off this time. What did I do? It won't let me put anything in the flight plan page here because I think because I put that arrival in, they got real upset with me. What about if I delete that? Nope, invalid delete. Delete that. Ah, maybe this will work. Q3. There we go. With enough perseverance here, we will beat this thing into submission. We will own this airplane. All right, now we got this fixed. Departing and arriving. Arriving at SFO. Bodega 2, Malbec. ILS 28 right. Dumba. Execute that. All right, then we go to legs page. Okay, so Rogue Valley, Finder found, yada, yada, yada. Malbec goes up there. Joni, Bigelow, yada, yada, yada. Put that up there. Vectors, okay, that's good. Happy with all of that. Okay, so that looks fantastic. Good. Okay, so next we want to get... what do we want to get? We want to get the radios set up for this departure. So the initial heading... Let's see. Oh, gosh.
Retard.
All right, so the initial heading is going to be 323. All right, so 323. 323, right there. Okay, 323. The course is going to be 333. Where's the course show up? Oh, it doesn't have a digital display, does it? You. All right, 333 is right there. And then we want to tune into Rogue Valley, 113.6. All right, so nav 113.6. Change you. Let's go 1607 on the TCAS. So that's good. Okay, comm set, nav set, TCAS is now set. These guys we don't care about. That's fantastic. Okay. So on departure 323, intercept the 333 inbound radial. We're going to do a 1 minute hold. Parallel entry. 153 towards Rogue Valley. Right turns. And then we'll climb to 11,000 feet. And we'll either get vectored or we will fly ourselves once we get up there. All right. Test flight 357. Thank you very much for 5 months of support, man. Cheers to you. 5 months does go by pretty quick. Tim PE, thank you for 20 months, my friend. Tim says 20 epic months. Cheers to you, Tim. How you doing, man? Cheers. Happy Friday. Mr. Chow, good to see you. K-Buff Aviator, welcome aboard. NASCAR 2007-01, good to see you, man. Anybody else I missed here? 777 Pilot, welcome aboard. Good to see you as well. Have I picked up the new Nimbus K-Ord version 3? I have. And I have the P51 as well. We'll take that up at some point. The P51 will probably be an off-night stream. What's with the T-shirt? Bartlett for America, man. My West Wing shirt. All right. I think we're good to go, right? We've briefed. We got this all. Oh, we need to get people and fuel loaded in here. And I need to get V-speed set up too, don't I? All right, so... I think I have a notepad for this airplane. Nope. At least I used to.
Retard.
Look at that. I copied them right out there. Okay, so we're taking off flaps 10. Okay, first of all, yeah, we're taking off flaps 10. Let's get the V-speed set. That's the button up here. Yes. This is where things start to fall apart a little bit for me. Refs. Okay. So V1... Oh, gosh. We need to load people and fuel first before we deal with that. Weight and balance. Let's say we got about 1,000 pounds payload. We're light today. Total fuel, enough time for, I don't know, let's call it 3 hours in the air. That seems like way too much fuel, but that's fine. Total weight's going to be 34,700. Cool. Done. Okay, so 34,700 says a V1 is going to be 122, V2 is going to be 120, or V rotate is going to be 124, and V2 is going to be 131. All right, sorry, just checking some stuff here. And clean by 170. Okay, so V1, 122. Hello? Hello? Oh, geez, really? You select with this knob, you edit it with this knob. That's right, 122. And then down, V rotate 124. You used to have to just, like, this used to be what you had to use for the radios too, like this whole setup here. And it was kind of a pain in the ass. Like, it was actually kind of terrible. And then 131 for the last speed there. 131. And clean by 170. Good, good, good. VREF will worry about that later. Okay, so speeds are now set. That's good. Weights are now set too. And I think we're just ready to start up and go, right? Aussie Benny H here for 20 months. Aussie Benny H, thank you very much for 20 months support. It says 19 months last week, 20 months this week. Time flies and a week is a month. Keep up the great work. Cheers to you, Ben. Thank you very much, man. Happy Saturday. Bad Turbulence, welcome aboard. All About Flight, good to see you. We got everybody. WBS52, good to see you, Bill. If I didn't say hello already. All right, so let's put you on the legs page. Okay, and we'll get the sucker started up. So the parking brake is set. Actually, we can use our checklist here, can't we? This thing, I'm gonna move down here. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it right there. That's fine. Engine run switches are off, which they are. Trims are set. Electrical systems, sure. ELT is fine. Yada yada yada. That's good. That's good. Altimeters we'll grab the weather in a moment. FBS initialized. Avionics set. V speeds posted. Cast messages checked. Air show lights galley on as requested. Where are the galley lights on? I don't even know where those are at. Therapeutic oxygen. Do you think therapeutic setting on oxygen adds more oxygen or removes it? Like, hey, we're having an emergency. There's a bit of a problem here. If I take away some of your oxygen, the euphoria of hypoxia will take over and you won't have to complain because you'll feel great. One can only hope. FMS is good. Doors, beacon signs. Let's kick those on. And we're going to go beacon on. Park brake is set. Chocks are removed. Gust lock can come off. Thrust levers to idle. Engine switches to on. Area clear. Clear prop. All right. I'll come back to that in a second. All right. Engine switches to run. I guess, right? I'm going to say that's probably incorrect. So let's go starter on. Maybe do have to go to run.
Retard.
Pretty much. Two's good. Temp's looking good. N1's coming up. It's incredibly possible that these engines aren't the most realistic. It's fine. Okay. Dogo DR, thanks for 14 months. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. Star Tim, good to see you. Chase Blighcan, good to see you, man. It's all right. You're just in time for the departure, buddy. Forza Horizon 4, looking forward to that, yeah. Super looking forward to that. All right. Left bleed on, cross bleed off, APU bleed off. Probes can come on now. External power is available but not on. APU gen can come off. Nose wheel steering can come on. Just make our way down the panel here. All the hydraulics are on auto. Start switches are on. Starters are both to off. Parking brake is still set. Good. Let's go flaps 10. Right rudder's good. Left rudder's fantastic. Full left. Full right. That one moves awfully quick. Pull back. Pull forward. Fantastic. All right, let's pull our checklist up here. Oh, where's the yaw damper at? That's up here, I think.
Retard.
Yaw damper. There it is. Boom. Nope, yaw damper's on. Okay. I'm turning APU off too while we're at it. Boop. Okie dokie. Yaw damper's on. Anti-ice, we're not worried about. Flaps, window heats, all that stuff. Flaps are set. Hydraulics checked. Flight controls, ground supplies checked. Flight controls checked. Gens and electrics checked. Trims are whatever. PFD brief is good. Departure brief we've done. Radar altimeter is good. Ice panel is good. Passengers brief. Nose wheel steering is on. And the cast is checked. We're ready for taxi. Brakes will check that. Fuel balance, thrust reversers, yada, yada, yada. Good. All right. Let's go taxi. Euphoric Ranger, thanks for 9 months of support. Says, oh, wow, 9 months. How does your wife feel about all these Twitch babies? I think she's okay with it. Euphoric Ranger, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. Appreciate it. We're going to mess with the, we'll mess with the audio here once we get up in the air. All right. Park brake is off. Cross bleed can be closed. Cast is good. Those are good. That's good. All right. Oh, yeah, we should grab the weather, shouldn't we? Because I promised we would do that. Boo boo ba doo ba doo doo doo. Okay, Medford weather. Winds 290, 13 gusts 20, 1 3/4 mile visibility. Smoke, clear skies, 32 Celsius, temperature 29 or 9 or 7. Cool. All right, so 29 or 9 or 7. How do I set the barometer?
Poland Tower, Delta 712, holding short, 28 left, ready for departure.
How do I set? Oh, it's over here. Right. What did I say? 29 or 7. Oops.
Well, 712, Portland Tower, wind 050 at 5, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 28 left.
Okay, let's go. Ooh, hang on. Turn my air conditioner away from my hand. Clear right. Clear left. Let's break some taxi lights on, right? All right, where the hell are we? I think this is all non-move. Yeah, it's all non-movement until that point right there. Head for ground. Challenger 717 Tango Sierra's Bravo with the weather for taxi.
Okay, clear again from Roger. Expect a visual approach to Fremont County. Break November 717 Tango Sierra, ground runway 32, taxi via Alpha.
32 Alphas. Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. Almost at Eclipse. I wish I was able to have AC when I'm flying. It's like an oven in my office. Got to get a nice little window unit, man. It was pointed right at my hand, though, which is a little frosty on the joystick. How's the wife? She's doing very well. I crashed a lot. Good to see you, man. Thanks for asking. She's keeping herself pretty busy. For better or worse, I guess. Where's Alpha? There's Alpha. So she's keeping herself pretty busy. She's out of town this weekend again. And but yeah, she's been feeling pretty well. Hasn't really had any issues. She hasn't had any sickness. Just a little bit of tiredness and some minor discomfort here and there, but the pregnancy has gone really, really well so far. So we've been quite lucky in that regard. RC Flyer, good to see you, man. The Moislove, welcome aboard. We're flying November 717 Tango Sierra. There is no flight number. We are on the PilotEdge network if you want to come find us. Do, 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 do. Where's the zoom at? Alright, nav source will leave on VOR1 for now. I'm a little nervous about this departure, actually. There's gonna be a lot going on here. I need a timer too, don't I? Crap.
1 Tower Delta 712, level 7000.
Just in case I gotta fly that hold.
Auto departure 12.
Stopwatch.
Contact for right direct to Kuga. Climb and maintain a 1.5. Correction to 1.4000, 14,000.
Bit of a southwest taxi, don't judge. We're only doing 17 knots. We're not even close to southwest level yet. Trust me, if we're flying southwest, you'll know. Alright, cabin signs, I don't care about that. Tropes are on. Lights and strobes will come on now. Transponder's good. Oh no, we're not good with the transponder. TA, alright, there we go. That's good. That's good. Oh yeah, lights. Lights, camera, action. We'll do the proper check in a moment. Alright, I need the departure frequency off that chart. Come down here, switch U, that's tower. Medford Tower 19.4, Medford Cascade departure 24.3. Okay, good, good. Medford Tower, Challenger 717, Tango Sierra holding short runway 32.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, Medford Tower, wind 280 at 13, gust 20, runway 32, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 32, 717 Tango Sierra. Didn't even set my glare shield up. It's fine. 11, heading. Flight director's on now. Do flight change. We'll do flight change at 200 knots. Clear right. Clear left. Lights. Camera. Action. Let's go flying. I gotta turn these sounds up. I'll do it once I'm up in the air. Burned jet fuel is pretty stinky too. 32 identified. On departure, runway heading essentially 323, intercept of 333 inbound radio. Here we go. Power set. Airspeed alive. 80. V1, VR. V2. Positive rate. Gear up. Here we go. Flaps come in. Climb thrust.
Under 7 Tango Sierra, contact Cascade departure.
Cascade departure, 7 Tango Sierra, we'll see it. Trim, trim, trim.
Delta 712, contact Seattle Center 126.6.
Cascade departure, Challenger 717, Tango Sierra 5,000, climbing 11,000.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, Cascade departure, radar contact.
All right, let's go autopilot on. We got 3 miles to go. There's the intercept.
Delta 712, Seattle Center, roger.
Rocket ship mode engaged.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, climb and maintain flight level 230.
I maintain flight level 230, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra. Yeah, who's not going to be worried about altitude? Not this guy. So there's a safe altitude right there. There's station crossing. We're going to go ahead and go back to heading mode. Make our turn. And we'll change our nav source to the FMS. We'll come down here. We'll go direct finer.
Southwest 9519, Phoenix clearance underclass. Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, contact Seattle Center 135.15, 3515.
3515, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra.
Alaska 719, contact Salt Lake approach 128.1.
Okay, so we crossed it. We'll do direct again. Just do it a couple more times here till we make this turn. Seattle Center, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, 13,000, climbing flight level 230.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, Seattle Center, roger, climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. All right, turn a little bit more. Let's go nav mode. Let's do one more direct 2. Okay, FMS1, autopilot, yaw damper, flight change mode, that's good. Let's go U off. Now we're going to go back to vertical speed mode. We'll pop the vertical speed down to, I don't know, 2,500 feet per minute. We'll start accelerating now. I think we climb this sucker. We can climb this thing at like 280 or so.
Alaska 719, Salt Lake approach, roger, 8th November. Expect the ILS runway 34 right approach. Descend via the Quen 5 arrival.
All right, here we go. Here's our acceleration. Have takeoff gear up. Lights are set. Flaps are indicated. Now that we're crossing 17,000 feet, we can do our after takeoff checks. There's where we left. How's that for a base? Base at the, downwind at 17,000 feet. Oh yeah, 35K. Sorry, thanks, Bob. God. 35,000. Right there. Right there. And there's standard. Push that sucker for standard. Let's click spot there somewhere. There we go, 292. And we'll just let that acceleration continue to happen. Nice and easy. See if we can nose her down at 2,000 feet per minute. I love this plane so much. Crosswind 2406, good to see you, man. Oh, sorry. Let me get her. You guys missed the band there. Sorry about that, guys. Be the Gamer 2 YT, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. It's all right, Bob. Don't worry about it. All right. How we looking?
Delta 712 descend via the Hawk 6 arrival, landing south, Seattle altimeter 3001.
Almost to our climb speed.
Sky X-ray uniform advised me on Fremont County Airport in sight and 1 o'clock and 20 miles.
We'll have flight change mode once we get 290. It's good enough.
Southwest 9519 clearance available, advised ready to copy. Southwest 9519 clear to
up we go.
Airport Keens 2 departure, Messi transition, then as filed. Climbing to maintain 8,000.
Do I use this thing in FS economy? No, I don't actually. I should, but I've never used it in FS economy.
Southwest 9519.
Space Dandy, good to see you, man. I didn't actually say hello to you yet. So hello, Space Dandy. How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Dogs 3447, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Man, that was intense.
Alaska 719, cleared ILS runway 34, right approach. Delta 712, contact.
And the FMC is this, in this thing is like questionable at best. VNAV is definitely like, we're not using VNAV. We'll do some manual calculations to make it work. Hi, I'm Marcus. Good to see you, buddy. Pilot of nothing. Welcome aboard. Happy Friday, guys. How's the weather up there? Oh, dude, it was cloudy today, and I think it like rained south of us, but it was really, really, really nice. Honestly, like it was actually kind of chilly when I left the office. It's supposed to be sunny-ish tomorrow, but it'll be in like the upper 60s and low 70s. I'm so excited too.
Fremont County Airport.
After some really, really hot weather this past week. Jax TTV, good to see you. How you doing? Happy Friday. We're flying the Challenger, the DDen 300, the DDen Challenger 300 tonight. All right, so here's what we got to play around with sounds.
Expect the visual approach on the 16 left.
There we go. This plane is very, very loud when you're outside.
Cancellation received.
I come to Phoenix for hot. Well, it's different kind of hot, man. Listen, okay, it's about what you're used to, all right? We're not used to having like 90, 95 degree weather in September. I'm sure you guys do just fine. Dude, the livery's awesome, isn't it? This is a Cessna Rocks livery. It's probably one of my favorite of the Challengers that he had posted. It's sweet looking. All right, keep an eye on here. So what to make our mock change here in a second. We don't have any sort of mock hold. Well, there's a mock hold, but it don't work very well. The mock hold on this thing basically may as well not exist. But we'll climb it like what, 7.4, I guess. We'll switch over to mock mode.
Retard.
Pajama, thank you very much for 9 months of support. Says, how you doing? Pajama, cheers to you, buddy. I'm doing great, man. How are you? Happy Friday. We're still triple digits. Yeah, no, I'm all set with that. But it's also like a dry heat down there too, which like actually does make a huge difference. It's been really humid up here. I wonder how long it's gonna stay. I think we've got mostly clear weather up here, so we can actually sit out, look outside and enjoy the ortho for once. It's been kind of poopy weather lately, and the sim even. So push that, and goes to Mach 0.74. We'll hold that until we get to altitude. Still climbing at, I don't know, 1,500 feet per minute, 2,000 feet per minute, because why the hell not? This plane is ridiculous. I'd be curious to know if it actually does have this much power in the real world. Oh yeah, lights. Bad sim pilot, forgot to turn the lights off. External. Right along. That's the one I want. So we can set up shots like this. There we go. Sitting to work watching streams. There you go, Graw Adler. That's what I do. That's what I was doing today. I was actually working pretty hard today, but I had some streams on in the background. Terrible glider pilot, good to see you, man. When you get the rain, they're great, but in between the showers, they suck. Yeah. Unfollow, unsubbed the bad sim pilot. Oh yeah, Growl. Sorry, I saw your messages here. I'll send those to you when I get done tonight. Also, Growl Adler, if you guys aren't following him, give him a follow. He's a citation pilot based out of would you call it Central California? We had a chance when we were at Flight Sim Expo with Aerosim Gaming. We had a chance to go tour the citation that Grau Adler flies and meet the owner of the thing, and that thing was really cool. Actually, here I have a picture that I will share. I won't share all the pictures, but I took a lot of pictures for reasons. But wherefore is airplane? No. There it is. There you go. So we had a chance to sort of dig around and look through this beautiful airplane that Grau Adler flies, and it's cool, man. But it's amazing how tiny that thing is on the inside. Holy crap! There's not a lot of space in there, that's for sure. I'm sure they definitely have some weight and balance issues in there from time to time. But yeah, it was a pretty cool thing to be able to go check it out. Central California. That's the only picture I'll show. The rest of them you guys can worry about. Yeah, give him a follow if you guys haven't. He streams later at night, so he might be good for you Aussie folks or you West Coast folks. I've been promising to say something. Did you see the hurricane we might be getting into next week? Yeah, dude, I saw that. It'll be interesting to see the path that thing takes. Because it could slam into New England.
Contact Oakland Center on 132.905.
Oakland Center 3295, 7 Tango Sierra. Alright, 32. 9 to 5. Boom. Oakland Center Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, flight level 344, climbing flight level 350.
We're 717 Tango Sierra, Oakland Center, Roger. Meet the new center, just like the old one.
It's amazing. You guys all sound the same. Super Viking, good to see you, man. How you doing? Happy Friday, Adam. The real Bonkman, welcome aboard. He's inland, so he lives inland. 757 Spy. Thanks for the host. Hello, buddy from 757 Spy stream. So yeah, we had a chance to check out his airplane. That was really cool. That's my first time touring a citation up close. So we actually while we were on the field, I was there with Fabiano and I was there with Jeff and Alan, or Jeff and Aerosim Gaming. So I was like, should I record the departure? And we're like, you know, whatever. Like, there's not really much to be gained from recording departure or whatever. Then Jeff, on the way, as they're taxiing out, Jeff was like, you know what? Guys don't get to see their own departures very often. And I was like, you know, that's a really good idea. So I really quickly got my camera gear together and recorded. And like, no sooner did I have my camera up, they took off. And the ground crew for the FBO were coming. Ooh, hey, hang on. I gotta pull the power back. See what we can get away with for crews here. We gotta babysit this a little bit initially. Get that trend line coming back. Should be okay right there for now. So no sooner do we have our camera out than the ground crew came over, and they started giving Jeff and Alan. They started harassing Jeff and Alan, and I'm just sitting there with my camera up, like recording, and I was like, whatever, dude. I don't care. Like, I don't care right now. And come to find out that I think the tower called down, and they're like, yeah, these guys are out on the ramp doing stuff, like being suspicious or whatever. And the ground crew really got their panties in a bind because, like, you're not supposed to be recording the airplanes. Like, do you know who that person is? I'm like, yeah, dude, we just spent an hour crawling around the airplane taking pictures and whatnot. And like, you don't know who their name is? I'm like, nah, man. Like, I just met the dude. Like we know one of the pilots, but I don't know the guy who owns the plane. And it was definitely some back and forth there. I'm trying to find it. Here we go. Definitely some back and forth on that. And it was just like, man, like, get over yourselves. I'm like, are you going to arrest me? Like, are you going to call the police on me? Like, all three of us have PPLs. All three of us have pilot. Like, we have license. Here we go. So this was the citation taken off before I got harassed by the ground crew at Henderson Airport. Is that HD? Nah, dude, come on. You do better than that.
You should be on a published 344 heading off of Vashon.
Maybe there we go. That's better. So this is at Henderson Airport. This was the Sunday after Flight Sim Expo. Look how quick this thing goes. Not sure why the video's doing that. That sucker is loud, man. Holy crap, is it loud.
712 also, it looks like you're a tad high right now. I'm showing 6,800, should be 6,210 knots of Vashon. Continue descent, maintain 4,000.
That thing is so loud.
12, okay, it should be 210 as
anyway,
published. That's a solid speed restriction on the
that's
arrival.
Grau Adler's next Grau Adler's plug in his channel. All right, let's get a little bit more power. We can probably do 87. But yeah. Kylox, good to see you. Welcome aboard. First time catching the stream. Sadly, it's 2 a.m. in Germany. That's all good, man. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello, at least. Yeah, it was definitely a good time meeting up. Yeah, Kyokan, I think it's a little different. Like so, you know, Henderson was a private. It's a private or a more private area. We were the only people out there. We walked to the other side of a King Air that was parked on the ramp. Like, we definitely didn't belong out there, but, I mean, there was nothing going on. There was really nobody flying. There were maybe, like, 1 or 2 planes the whole hour and a half we were there doing touch and goes. So, yeah. Whatever. It was cool, though. It was cool seeing the plane. It was cool watching them take off and whatnot. If you're stopping, good to see him. Oh, Marcus! Good to see you, man. Did AJ take care of your... Yeah, he took care of it, man. Yeah, so I fat-fingered it, actually. I had the right Q route. I had Q3 written down. I just typed in Q5. That was, you know, that was all me. It was all my fault. There's a gap in the scenery there, apparently. Pay no attention to that gap in the scenery. It's fine. But, so yeah. Let's look at this arrival real quick. So we have to start thinking about descent soon. Okay, we're going to fly the Bodega 2 from Malbec. Malbec is at or above flight level 290. Johnny is 280 to 240 and 28,000 feet. Bigelow is 23,000 to 19,000 feet and 280 knots. Lozit is below 16,280. Bodega is below 13,000. Cork is 11,000 and 250 knots. So, the first restriction we have, we got to get down below 28,000 feet at Johnny. So we're at 35,000 feet right now. It's math time. We got to go to 28. Lop those off. That's a difference of, I don't know, what, 7? Take 7 times 3, because that's the shorthand. That's 21. So we'll say top of descent is 23 miles before Johnny, or we'll just call top of descent here at Malbec. So at Malbec, we need to start down at a pretty decent clip and be ready to cross below 28,000 feet and 280 knots at Johnny. And we'll figure out the rest from there. But so we've still got we've got 15 minutes or so. Looks like till top of descent. We got 100 miles to go till we get down.
Sorry, I gave you that turn slightly late. Turn right heading 190 to re-intercept the localizer track inbound. Speed to your discretion.
Royal C149, good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I was talking about my power trip by rerouting people. It's all right. It's all right, dude. Yeah. Hey man, AJ reroutes me all the time too, so I can't give you quite so much crap, Marcus. Tigers 1904, good to see you, buddy. How you doing?
Oakland Center, Roger, maintain VFR.
How much longer till we land? 25 minutes, roughly. Probably closer to a half an hour, to be honest.
Altimeter 3017.
Royal C, happy Saturday then to you, wherever it is that you may be from.
A3 Yankee for your direction of flight. It should
all right, so what else is going on?
For VFR.
So I'm doing some flying tomorrow. Taking up the Cessna 182. Going to be making my way down to North Central Airport, Sierra Foxtrot Zulu. picking up my buddy Ian, Mr. I. Servan. And from there, then we're going to head up to Burlington. Ian's tagging along with me as I head up to my one of my good buddies' daughter's first birthday. So we're going to Burlington, Vermont. And the weather looks like it should be pretty good. Last time I checked, all the taps are saying tomorrow morning looks fantastic. Let's see here. Tomorrow morning, so like Beverly's gonna be 3406, Broken 25,000. That's no problem. And then down near Providence, I think it's roughly the same in the morning. 0106, 25,000. We've got some winds aloft to deal with, but this will be a nice long flight here to Burlington. If you've never been to Burlington, Vermont, by the way, it's amazing. It's an awesome place to go to. But, yeah, looking forward to it. Hang out there for the afternoon, and then make our way back, drop Ian off, then head home. And then I'm going to go up and meet up with another buddy of mine for some cigars that evening, because it's supposed to be freaking gorgeous tomorrow. I can't wait. Vinicius MCF28, welcome aboard. Biscuit Lord, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Campia 608, happy Friday. Get to watch the break work. Awesome. Legs 96, good to see you. This is a flight simulator, not bus simulator. I mean, we're remarkably similar to buses in that we're, you know, there's a little bit less interaction required by the pilot, at least for now. But yeah, looking forward to flying tomorrow, and I look forward to, you know, just kind of hanging out. And then Sunday I got to work all day. I got to do, you know, video stuff, and I got to go clean my basement out and do some other crap. So probably get some World of Warcraft time in the middle, in the midst of some of that time. We'll see what happens. Vermont Pub and Brewery, not sure if it's still up there. Had some great. Whoa, hello. All right, well. So much for staring out the window. EKFDWJTI, welcome aboard and happy Friday. Vermont Pub Brewery, not sure if it's still up there, but some great brews. I've never heard of it. I'll check it out. I'll see if it's around. I can't have any beers on up there, but I'm gonna go buy some. I'm gonna go buy some stuff to take home with me though. Yeah, the cloud came out of nowhere. That's a weather change, and it seems that it's still smoky and whatnot out here because that's a just a refresh in the or just a change of visibility there. It's all right. It happens. Let's see, is it better over here? A little bit. Oh, there we go. Visibility's back. Oh, X-plane. Yeah, I bet it's because of all the smoke and whatnot down below us. Like most of the fields down there are IFR and whatnot. How'd you study for your FAA written exam for your PPL? My instructor wants me to do mine before October. I did ground school over the summer. I did test preps, man. I did a lot of test preps, did a lot of reading. That's just the P-hack. I read the airplane flying manual. I just read, and did a lot of practice tests. Gordon used to rule the Big Yard 400. Now a different Gordon will rule it. You can post a link. Yeah, Growler. You're welcome to. If anybody wants to check them out, there'll be a link here in chat. Flyboy F-117, good to see you, man. How you doing? So yeah, that's the thing. What's going on next week? I think next week there's nothing going on. Like I might actually be able to get a weekday stream in. Next weekend we don't really have much going on. Should be a quiet weekend, and then get ready for vacation the week after that. Last vacation without the kid, man. It's gonna be weird. Very strange. But yeah. Yeah, no problem, dude. It's fine. What else we got going on? I don't know. I don't have a lot of stuff to talk about this week. Apparently a new version of GSX came out, and that's like all the rage today. I I don't get all the hype that and all like how people get so worked up over ground handling mods, but I guess it's cool. I don't know. I didn't watch any streams of it. I didn't have time. I was watching Squirrel play play the hospital game all day. I think you might get the P-51 for X-Plane. I actually have it, yeah. I was on the beta team for it. I didn't have time to fly it, though, because it came out, like, the beta and the airplane came out while I was super, super, super busy and just literally did not have any time to dedicate to flight sims outside of the stream and whatnot. So, but I do have the P-51, and I will do a weeknight stream of that. We'll go do some tooling around, have a good time. Last vacation without a kid until I'm really old. Yeah, pretty much. As if I'm not already really old, right? GSX better push back for the win. I think they're a little bit different, right?
712 exit left one able, join Bravo to the ramp.
I don't know. I never like the whole GSX thing. It's another one of those. It's like, here's another way to spend money on your flight simulator that adds something to it. But I don't know. I never understood it. P-51 Apology. We certainly could. Yeah. We can make it work. Am I going to start watching the NFL? Nah, man. I don't really watch football. I don't have TV at home. I don't have cable. Well, I have a TV, but I don't have cable TV. I don't have a way to really watch live sports. The team I want to I follow the Colts because that's where I'm from, and I can't really watch the Colts games out here. So I don't really do sports, man. GSX is different for everyone. Oh, I know, and there's people that love it. Like that's totally fine. I just it's one of those where I just don't get it. It's the same thing with a lot of guys in X-Plane who use reshade. Like I don't understand reshade. Like I don't think that it adds anything really particularly to the sim. I've never much cared for what it does, and I don't get it. But there are people that swear by their reshade and their reshade presets. So it's kind of in the same boat for me. Or whatever, not reshade. Like, there's like 1,000 things that do what reshade does. Fredor, good to see you, by the way. There's like tons of add-ons that do basically the same thing by messing with shaders.
Retard.
757 Spy here for 11 months. Thank you very much, man. It was kind of shady, he says. Cheers, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
Condor 7 Tango Sierra, descend via the Bodega 2 arrival. San Francisco altimeter 299er7.
Send me the Bodega 2 arrival, 907, 7 Tango Sierra.
Southwest 9519, contact Albuquerque,
right.
134.3.
So we still got roughly 35 miles till we're going to start down. Try up here in North Dakota, all we get are Vikings, Packers, and Broncos games, and I'm a Bucks fan. Yeah, right. That's the thing, is if you have a popular local team that plays in the same conference as a team that you like chances are pretty good that you're not going to get to watch games without having like an NFL Network package or something along those lines. Like everything out here is the Patriots, and with good reason. But it's like if you're not a Pats fan and you cheer for another AFC team, then it's going to be very difficult to catch games. Yeah. Your clouds over to the left look good. What program? Default. We're using default clouds, and I'm using FS Global Real Weather to generate the weather. But that's all stock over there. That's all stock back there. Those are stock too. And that's another thing. Like this is the rant I go on like pretty much every week at this point. But like everybody is so quick to modify this, modify that. Like I can't run the stock anything. But like a lot of the stock stuff works and looks pretty good. The stock environment I think looks very realistic. I think the stock clouds are fine. They're obviously not, you're not going to get anything that looks like Active Sky right now. And when you do, like, that'll be awesome. But for the time being, you don't have anything like that. So the stock clouds are totally acceptable for me. Max, welcome back, sir. Oxbox, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Captain Aviation, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, buddy. How's your Spider-Man playthrough going? I just root for anybody on my fantasy team. Yeah, see? That's kind of what football is turning into, though. Like, for most people, it's like they do the fantasy sports and they just cheer for whoever's playing on the team. That's where Red Zone has come in, and Red Zone has in a way kind of really done a number on football. But I guess like fantasy as a whole, I think has done a number on like changed the way that people watch and consume football. But, yeah. Is this X-Plane or P3D9? It's X-Plane. X-Plane 11. X-Plane 11. I think stock clouds look amazing. Great job by Laminar. Yeah, they do a pretty good job. The places where the stock clouds fall apart is if you start flying around like cumulonimbus and whatnot. You know, when you really start flying around thunderstorms and some of the stuff that you probably shouldn't be flying through is where the stock stuff starts to come off the rails a bit. I know wish somebody would make a pay where 747 is better than the default one. Well, there is. You can go buy the SSG 747. That is definitely better than the default. I don't understand. Like the SSG plane is pretty okay. It's totally acceptable in my opinion. All right, we're 14 miles from Malbec. We will start down in about 10 miles or so. So let's punch in. Let's see here, we'll do 24,000 feet for our first altitude. Because that's the first floor on our descent here. And that'll be 280 knots as we cross Johnny. So we'll just do 280 in the transition. I'm a quiet Seahawks fan myself. Awesome. I cheered for this. Did the Seahawks play the Pats a couple years ago? I don't remember. Like in the Super Bowl? Active Sky for X-Plane is the only thing I'll buy. I won't spend $50 on F-Scope or real weather. Just injects whether it's actually real. Well, yeah. The only reason I use F-Scope or real weather is because I used it a couple years ago. Back in the X-Plane 10 days, like the early X-Plane 10 days, they didn't do any winds aloft outside of the United States. Everything was interpolated. So you used FS Global Real Weather so that you would actually have winds aloft data when you were flying around Europe and whatnot. So, all right, we're going to start down. Vertical speed, 2,000 feet per minute. And we'll pull that power back. I just go idle power. So yeah, you used it back in the day because that was basically the only choice that you had if you wanted winds aloft. And I've switched to using it now because I find that it gives me more up-to-date and better like current METARs compared to what the stock stuff does. And then when you're going out and chasing weather and you're trying to find some dots here and there, that's more important to me. That's very important to me, I should say. Playing Ben, good to see you, man. How you doing, Ben? Seven 474. I got you. Makes sense. We don't talk about that game. Fair enough. The thing is I've watched so many teams melt down against the Patriots in that the last half of the second half, and it's the fourth quarter basically. And it's just like every time you're just like, oh my God, here we go again. Like it's gonna happen. But we won't talk about that game anymore. I'm so sorry. Yeah, this year will not found being the Patriots fan liked that they threw the ball. Do you use Mach hold to maintain speed? Nah, because it doesn't really work. It doesn't work for me either. It's just the way the X-Plane autopilot constants are just kind of weird. Like you can modify this thing. I think it actually has an auto throttle mode that you can turn on, but I've never really bothered to try to get it working. All right, let's go. There we go. So we'll grab 280 knots here in a second. We'll just descend to 280. Once we get ourselves down there a little bit. DDen Twit says, not sure if you covered it. How do you plan your top of descent with this plane? So there's a quick formula that you can do with basically every airplane. It's a little bit of math here. So I talk about this, maybe once a month or so we go over it, but we figure out, okay, what are we starting at? So we're starting at 350. The first restriction I had was 280 on the arrival. So This is where I needed to figure out, like, when do I start out at 3504280? So what you do is you take the difference between those two numbers, which in this case is 80, right? Or 70. You then drop the 0, which leaves you with 7. If you take that number times 3, so 7 times 3, you get 21. So this is just a shorthand way of figuring out approximately what your number of miles is that you should start your descent. So approximately 21 miles from the point where I need to be at 28,000 feet, I needed to start down at roughly 200 or 2,000 feet per minute. And so it's just really quick shorthand math. And this works pretty much in any airplane. Definitely any jet for sure. And then you can do more math to figure out. Like, you can do more math. You can figure out ground speeds and descent speeds and this and that and yada yada. But this shorthand, especially in the jets, works extremely well. And then I usually pad the numbers a little bit. I started down just a little late, but so we're showing. Let's see, we're showing 28,000 feet past. We're actually a little high right now. Oh no, we're doing okay. Nope. So we should be. We're a little fast though. So let's pull the speed brakes out. I need to get the speed down to 280 knots. So our next restriction is Bigelow at 23 to 19,000 feet. So we can do altitude. We'll take that down. We'll say 20,000 feet for this descent. All right. And I am currently 10 miles from Bigelow. I need to get down about roughly 3,000 more feet. So I'm on point with what I should be doing right now. Maybe I'm a little bit on the high side, but I can do that I can fix that by slowing down a touch. So we'll get ourselves to 280. We'll go to flight change mode, and then I'll probably just keep the speed brakes out here for a little bit. Like I said, I started descending about 5 or 10 miles too late because I was talking. All right, flight change. 280. There we go. Down we go. No problem, man. Happy to help. Sledge AU, welcome aboard. In the days of modern avionics, the FMS can't calculate top of descent. Most FMSs can. The default one is not great at it. I don't really know. I don't even know if this default FMS will do it. I'm sure the real plane can do it just fine, but you know, here in the world of the models that we're flying, sometimes you have to do it yourself. And honestly, I don't trust VNav anyway.
Southwest 9519, contact LA Center 133.55, connect.
Deviation reported, yeah, right?
133.55, 3355.
All right, so next up is Lozit. Lozit is below 16,000 feet.
Traffic.
Durka, thank you for the raid, my friend. Hello, everybody from Durka Stream. If a raid is offensive, moderate in chat settings. Okay. Everybody from Durka Stream, welcome aboard, guys. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, whatever it is, wherever you're at. We're flying the Challenger 300 by DDen, making our way into San Francisco currently. We're on our descent right now. How does the NOAA weather plugin compare to FS Global? Don't know, never used it. I've never used the NOAA plugin, so I could not tell you. CC131, good to see you. Calbert, welcome aboard. Trid Bites, welcome back. Space Danny, good to see you. I'm having Scotch whiskey. I might have a glass of that later, too. I think that's a good idea. All right, so below 16,000 feet at Lozit.
Retard.
Pretty much need to keep those. Pretty much need to keep that out. We need to keep our speed brakes out right now, because we need to be 16,000 feet. Like, we basically see this banana bar here. The banana bar needs to be hit by the time we get to Lozit. So we're gonna make that no problem. So let's see here. After 16,000, it's 13,000 at Bodega. So we'll just keep on going down. We'll set the altimeter here, 997. I'm sure we'll get a frequency change in a moment. Durka, thanks for 20 months of support, my friend. Hey, man. Good to see you, brother. What beer are we drinking tonight?
NorCal approach 135.1.
135.1, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. See what it say. It's almost like he's listening. Durka, we're drinking a glass of wine tonight, man. I'm probably gonna pour a beer here for the next flight, though. What do you have, man? I saw you drinking something earlier. Okay. How are we looking on that? Okay, that will make, so we'll go all the way down to 11,000 feet. We'll make our check-in here. Got to grab the weather. The San Francisco weather currently 29021 knots, 10 mile visibility, few clouds, 417 Celsius, temperature 2907. Oh crap. NorCal approach, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, 15,600 descending, Bodega 2. We got whiskey.
We're 717 Tango Sierra, NorCal approach. Roger, expect the visual approach runway 28 right.
We'll expect that to 7 Tango Sierra. Okay. Okay, 3,500 feet to go. Bodega below 13,000 feet, so we're on track here. We got a perfectly fine descent rate. We've had to keep the speed brake out here, but whatever, it happens. The speed brake of shame. Warl SA92, welcome aboard. Good evening to you as well. Happy Friday, happy Saturday, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. When people ask, just say they don't know where you're going. That you don't know where you're going. Huh? People do exclamation point route. Oh, yeah, so exclamation point route will have Nightbot say something. It'll say the airports that we're going to hit tonight, but it's on a cooldown, so it only does it like once every 20 seconds or whatever. Hey, look. There's a bridge. It's the Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah, so it actually, like, if you type it in now, it'll tell you what the route is tonight. An exclamation point plane will tell you what the plane is and give you a link to it. Do you want me to send you the commands so people can put METAR and see the current what the airport? We'll type. Why don't you type exclamation point METAR and see what comes up? Well, I would appreciate that. The answer is no. I don't really care. 250 at Cork. Which SFO scenery? Mr. X's scenery. All right, after Cork, we should have bricks, and then we're vectors from there. So 140s are heading for the vectors. So punch that in. 140 right there. Let's get our speed back to 250. Yeah, we're flying into Mr. X's SFO. It's hoping for a YouTube link, yeah, right? Oh, hey, I've still got my speed brakes out. I find the descent rate from higher flight levels is a bit slow initially. Once you get out at 20,000 feet, it becomes more realistic. But if you're already high, if you use 3x plus 10. Yeah, I know. I usually add like 10 or 15 miles to it. I just, I screwed it up, whatever. You can adjust it with your speed brakes on the way down is what it comes down to. There's no shame in using all the tools available to you. At least in my mind. What beer is Ty drinking? That's a good idea, too. I'm drinking wine tonight, though. See, the thing is I have to update that command every single time. Like, it's already bad enough I have to go into Nightbot and update the route command and the airplane command every time I fire up the stream. To have to go do the beer command every time would be, well, I'm just going to complain about it. It'd be painful. All right, so once we cross bricks, we're going to go to heading mode. It'll be 140 on that. And then we'll get our vectors in from there. Maybe we'll get one of the charted visuals. the direction that we're coming in, we would get potentially not the, oh, there's the Quiet Bridge. What's the other one? Tiptoe. So we could do either the Quiet Bridge or the Tiptoe, it looks like. Probably the, actually Quiet, well, yeah, I don't know which one. One of these two. So we shall wait and see. Has Logan, good to see you, man. My Friday is pretty good. Pretty good. Much better now, too. All right, heading mode. Heading enunciated. We good.
Roger, 7 Tango Zero, speed at 210 or less, then it's going to maintain 6,000.
210 or less, then 6,000. 7 Tango Zero. All right, so 210. Dial 6. Flight change mode here. Nope, 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 nope. What do we think our weight is? Hey guys, what's our weight? Catstrator, it's 32,800 pounds. Okay, thanks guys. Right. 32.8, flaps 30. That's going to be this guy right here. VREF of 121. Go around speed 127. We need at least 2,500 feet of runway, which I think we're going to have that in San Francisco. I don't think we'll have any problems there. All right, so we want refs. And our VREF is 117. No, 121 is what I want. So 121. There we go. All right, good. Get some lights on. Down we go. Can I delegate to the mods? I could, but I don't want to put any more on them. All right. I cannot unread Castrator, but that's probably intentional. That's the joke. Crazy Diamond, good to see you, man. Crazy Diamond says, I love biz jets. I almost want to have one of my own. What you waiting on then, buddy? Come on. The market is ripe for biz jets right now. They are a hot commodity, and there's not many people making them, so let's have it. All right, let's get the localizer punched in here. Localizer.
7 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 100.
Left 100, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. Okay. And 111.7 will be the localizer on the right side, so we'll tune that in down here. 111.7. And we'll change the nav source to nav 1, and we'll change the course to... Probably 284, I think. Yeah, 284. 284 right there. Even though we're expecting a visual approach, we could still get the intercept the localizer, so it's best to be prepared. Looking for a good freeware bizjet. Probably had to bite the bullet and buy a payware add-on. There's a freeware Gulfstream on the org that's not too bad. I won't stream it just because it might be the nail in the coffin for that plane, because Gulfstream's pretty protective of their IP. But it looks like it's pretty okay. This thing, I'd highly recommend this airplane. It's not very expensive, and it's a lot of fun to fly. This is probably the best proper bizjet that we have. The Eclipse is still my favorite airplane. In the sort of the private jet category, but it flies a very different profile from this airplane and others. 5 Chickens, good to see you, man. ASMR Life. How you doing, buddy? If I can't rub my microphone because the noise gate kicks in. And I'm not gonna take the foam off here either. we're getting the way out here approach. Could probably knock some flaps out if I wanted to. We could do flaps 10. We'll just keep the speed up for now. Ty doing ASMR might break the Twitch servers.
Turn left heading 010.
010 challenge 7 Tango Sierra. We don't want to break the Twitch servers. All right, what's that one right there? I think that's the Dumbarton. Okay, there's 6,000.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000 Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. Flight change. 4,000 feet selected.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 310, intercept the runway 28 right, localizer, track inbound, advise San Francisco Airport inside.
310, intercept the 28 right, localizer, and will advise the airport inside, 7 Tango Sierra. Fred R, man, I think you're kind of missing the joke here, buddy. It's all right, though. We won't hold it against you. All right, there we go. Can I lower my top, please? I don't have any V-necks. All right, here it comes. We'll get the localizer in. We'll start looking for that airport out there. There's the field. Let's get the intercept going first, though. Nav mode. Loc 1 selected. I had the field briefly, now I don't. That's why you don't call it too early. San Francisco Tower, though, is going to be 120.5. So 120.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, so to maintain 3,000.
Out of 3,000, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. Watch as my frame rate's go to crap here. So the airport's out there in that area, but I sort of, there I basically have it. NorCal, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra has field.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, Roger, clear to visual approach, runway 28.
Clear for the visual approach, runway 28 right, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. So we're going to cheat. We're going to use the localizer here. My computer poops itself. All right, let's go flaps 10. Say my VRF is. VRF is 121, so the approach speed will be 125. Let's go approach mode. There we go. And down we go. What's the fix for the comm radios for the A330, A320 so they work on PilotEdge? I think you have to go into the data ref editor and turn the... There's like something you have to switch in the data ref editor if I recall. But like the most recent version of the PilotEdge client, I think works just fine with the 320, 330. But you might have to have the APU on. That's a thing that usually comes up. Prime subs for V-necks. There we go. I don't do music, man.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra at Aximal, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
Over to tower at Aximal, 7 Tango Sierra. Yeah, I don't do music on the channel because I post these to YouTube, and music is a surefire way to get your to get all the money that you make off of the advertising on YouTube to go towards somebody else. And I don't want to give them my money. It's not much money, but I don't want to give it to them anyway. All right. Lights are good. Basically maximal right there. 7.4. I mean, we're on the visual approach, but I'm still going to punch in the localizer to be lazy, because that's just how I roll. Okay, let's go gear. Gears down 3 green. Nope, 1 green, 2 green, 3 green. Flaps 30. Let's go tower. San Francisco Tower, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra is visual 28, right?
We're 717 Tango Sierra, San Francisco Tower, wind 280 at 21, runway 28 right, clear away.
Clear land, runway 28 right, 7 Tango Sierra. Let's get the speed back a little bit. Gear down for 3 green, flaps down indicated. Lights are set. Auto brake, speed brake is auto. We good to go. Nothing to it. 7478F, good to see you, buddy. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I could always hum the tunes instead of playing them. Right? All right, gear flaps good. My aircraft, we landed.
Glide slope.
Sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Glide slope.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Glide slope.
Shut up.
Minimums.
Okay. We cool. Actually not minimums, but it's fine. We're on the visual anyway. Apparently it's very choppy out there tonight too. Go fast.
500.
Checked. Gear flaps. Good. Nothing like a 25-mile straight-in approach. Palm Springs will be a little more interesting at least.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, reverser's out. Decel. Manual braking.
Understand, take a so you can roll down to Delta or Kilo exit right and straight ahead to signature this frequency.
Okay, we'll do Kilo exit right, signature your frequency, 7 Tango Sierra. We'll see you in a few.
Yep.
How long you want tonight?
1 more hour.
Awesome. Just a little high-speed taxi down.
Yankee contact NorCal approach 119.2.
Butter! Yeah, we can do the replay. We'll do the replay and reboot the sim. Because I don't trust coming back into an airplane after doing the replay. That's probably Kilo right there. Yes, it is. Okay. You're done, you're done.
NorCal for
You're
Roger.
good.
Information, uniforms, current at Reno. Advise when you've got that. And advise the field in sight. Expect runway 16 left.
All right. That was easy. Come park over here next to this spot. Didn't even spill my drink. That's right. Good tire screech there, yeah. Little default tire screech, man. There's still a lot of default sounds in this airplane. Whatever. I still enjoy flying this thing. All right. Park brake. And let's see. We don't... Gens are off. Batteries are... Oop, no batteries can stay on. Ha 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 ha. Don't do that. Leads. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco. We made it. All right, let's go off the network. We'll do the replay of that one.
Disconnected.
By popular demand. And then we'll get ready for flight number 2. Parking brake sounds like an 85 Honda. Yeah, that might be one of my favorite features on this model here. It doesn't come in quite as nose down as it felt like it used to. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Okay. That was all right. It kind of sank a little bit there at the end. Like I flared it out. I held it, but I should have kept the nose coming back there. Like right here, you'll see it starts to sink. So we kind of thunked it a little bit, but not too bad. So much runway to work with, though. Like, it was no big deal here. I probably could have just done idle reversers. Or no reversers, even. Alright, now because I'm paranoid, we're going to restart the sim. After we've done that. Paranoia, paranoia. Everybody's coming to get me. You told them all I was crazy. I'll take it. It was all right. Park brake looks like an 85 Honda. Yes. Alpha 11, good to see you, man. Has been a long time. How you doing, buddy? Hi, Servant. Good to see you, Ian. How you doing? Flared about 6 inches too high. That and the lights earlier. Unsub, man. That's it. We done. Getting out of here. Yeah. All right, let the update do its thing. Get everything loaded here, and we'll take a break. What is this crap that you make us watch?
Updates finished.
Updates finished. Thank you. Have a nice day. All right, new flight. Challenger. Let's change the livery up for this next one then. May as well. What were the liveries that he had? Let's see. 1 Kilo Juliet was one of his. That was one of his too, but I don't like that one.
Retard.
That one's kind of plain Jane. I'm okay with
Retard.
not using that. 8 Sierra Foxtrot. I don't like that either, man. I'm gonna go back to Bravo Zulu, man. This livery looked pretty good. All right, GA parking up there. Yeah, it's good to me. Everything else can stay good. Buzz Bomb, welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers, appreciate it. I don't have any beer. I don't have anything to cheers with but water right now. We're gonna fix that in a moment. All right, folks. If you're taking off, thanks for stopping by. If you're sticking around, we'll see you here in a few minutes. I'm going to step away for just a moment. We'll be back in about 5 or so. Be right back. Now we can get some music, right? Be right back. Kyoka's got 15 minutes before bed. Sorry for your luck.
I'll bring you to the light, and it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away.
Always scenery errors. Those just randomly started popping up too at some point. I just don't care enough to fix them. No pajamas, no. Not today. Those will be for later. Although, you know what? I'm going to go turn the air conditioner on in my office, though. I'll be right, or my bedroom. I'll be right back. Almost ready. All right. Good place for us. Right in the middle of everything. It's San Francisco, yes. I don't like this song. Bell's Kalamazoo Stout. Cheers. Oh, yes. Oh, that's such a good beer. I've not had that in forever.
Retard.
SFO.
Retard.
KSP. Max, thank you very much for the tier 3 sub. 20 months. Appreciate it, man. Cheers, buddy. Text to speech soon. You know what? Maybe I'll see if I can add it to the tier 2 and 3 subs. I don't think I'll do it for tier 1 subs or even for the bits. Well, I'd say that's pretty convincing. The Stick 3, Lotion, Klassen, Sizzler 3. What is that? Gap 7? Westla. Stick, Gap, and Westla. What's the difference between those three? Oh, one of those is actually the Arnav departure, isn't it? The Westla's Arnav. Stick is Arnav. Gap is non-Arnav. So Westla, Stick. Ah, the Stick is, or Westla's coming off the 2.8s. I think with the way the winds are, we're going to want the 2.8s tonight. 290 at 8. Yeah, we're going to request the 2.8 right. So we'll plan for that Westla departure. All right, so routes. Westla 3, Lotion, Sizzler 3. Good. CFO airport diagram. Palm Springs airport diagram. Sizzler 3. Let's move all this stuff around now. Okay. And we'll get the flight plan filed. IFR. November 717 Tango Sierra. We're going to be flying as a CL30 Slant Lima, 350 knots, departing from KSFO, heading down to KPSP. We're heading to the east. So we'll file, let's go 39,000 feet. As we can. Westla 3, Lotion, Klassen, Sizzler 3. Westla 3, Lotion, Klassen, Sizzler 3. Boom. Cool. Nice timing there, right? We're back. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Need 20 knot quartering tail to go straight to 8. Really? Well, I'll file what I file, and if you want to change me, you can change me. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna I'm probably gonna request request 2.8 right. Like we'll wait for the arriving traffic. 280, 19 knots. I'm not sure I want to deal with that off the ones. That's crazy amount of crosswind. Where's the windsock at anyway? Should be one right there, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bonkers. I'll have to part the ones for the amusement of the stream, yeah. I don't even know what the crosswind limits for this airplane are. Let's find out. Challenger 300 crosswind limit. Challenger 300 limitations flashcards. Oh, geez, there's a lot of them here. Oh. Well, shoot. I have no excuse. We'll take whatever they give us. All right, let's get the sucker fired up. External pre-flight, fast pre-flight. Great. All right. All right, starting from the top. Air source normal. Batteries on. Let's go APU on. Yeah, we'll watch for the APU. World's fastest APU. I love it. APU bleeds good. Left, right bleed off. Okay, those are good. Those are good. Those are good. Windshield heat can come on. Electrical heat is APU gens on. Bus ties on. That's good. Standby instruments can go on. We will do nav lights, logo lights. Those are fantastic. Auto, 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 auto. Off. Good. Off and middle. 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 Great. Okay. Oh, sorry. I had 4-flight up the whole time. My bad. Another reason to unfollow and unsub. All right. Clearance 18.2. What are they doing in the real world, I wonder?
Retard, retard, retard.
Let's see. Not that I'm questioning. I know AJ knows what he's doing. I'm just curious what they're actually doing right now. Oh, yeah, they're taking off. Okay, they are doing the ones. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're normal configuration. All right, well, we'll expect the change, and we'll expect the change over to the stick, I believe. Yeah, the stick departure. Extra Crispy 79, thanks for 4 months. Just wanted to say your stream provides the optimal level of professionalism. I don't know whether to be insulted or feel good about that. But Extra Crispy, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh, got it. Okay. Manly men flying out of KSFO. That's right. I'll drink to that. Wait a minute. Isn't that Fly Purdue? Hey, it is Fly Purdue. Is he already taxiing? Oh, he's already pushing, man. Man wastes no time. No time wasted. All right. Okay, so let's get frequencies here. Make sure I'm okay. I'm not even on PilotEdge. That's a problem.
Connected to PilotEdge.
All right. We'll give it a second here. Unceremoniously throw a piece of paper off here. Go to the next one. AFT. Boom. ESP. San Francisco clearance. Challenger 717 Tango Sierra IFR Palm Springs.
November 717 Tango Sierra San Francisco clearance clear to Palm Springs Airport. A Wesla 3 departure. A Lotion transition that has filed. Climb via the SID. Departure frequency 135.1. Squawk 4345.
Clear to Palm Springs Airport. West the 3 Lotion as filed. Climb via the SID. Departure 135.1. Squawk 4345. 7 Tango Sierra.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, read back correct.
I'm assuming that was Max with the meow.
San Francisco clearance, flight craft 5922 Palm Springs. We got whiskey.
We got whiskey.
5922 San Francisco clearance on request, standby.
Right, you show the op specs on the remarks?
Yes, I did, and yeah, I'll need to double check this to make sure this is going to work okay with LA.
Oh boy.
All right. If Joe's down there, we might have a problem, but just let me know.
Stirring the Hornets, or kicking the Hornets nest there. All right, I'll get this plugged in real quick here. KSFO, KSFO, SFO. Boom. To KPSP, PSP. And we are going to go departing and arriving. Departing KSFO. We're going to plan for the Westla 3. What? Hey, piece of crap. 28, right? Westla 3. Lotion. There we go. Execute that. And then departing and arriving. Arriving at Palm Springs. Plan for the Sizzler 3 from Classen. Execute that. We won't plan for an arrival or anything just yet. I'm sure we won't need one because it's Palm Springs. It's gorgeous. Lotion direct Classen. Execute that. Okay, that's all set. Flight plan's ready to go. Come on down here to this sucker. 4345. 43. 45. Good. Let's brief this departure. West 3 departure says departing fly heading 284, 520 feet.
Departure, Alaska 15 to Seattle.
Heading 284, 520 feet, direct to Westla, across Westla at or above 2,000 feet, below 230 knots. Left turn to the port intersection. From there, we continue down to Lotion. No other speed or altitude restrictions following the Westla intersection. Easy enough. Okay, so that's good. That's in there. Let's go on you. And ground's 21.8. Tower is going to be 20.5. I got the departure frequency ready to go. So that's good. Glare shield wise, we're going to go. Let's get rid of you. We're going to go to nav source FMS 1. So just fly off the FMS. It's good. Nav mode. Flight change. Flight change will be 230 knots. Because that's our first restriction, is to stay below 230. So 230 knots. Good, good, good. Fantastic. Okay. Then we're going to set up the V speeds now. So we're currently 35.6. And 35.6 has us in the same range here. 122, 124, 131. So let's see if those actually got changed. Yep, they did. 122. 124. And 131. Set. Okay. All of that is fantastic. All that's fantastic. So the glare shield is set. FMC has been set up. This has been set. Let's start at the engines and get out of here, right? Disgruntled Donner, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Hope you were doing well. Big shock Pete flying out of SFO, yeah. Scroll Dawn, haven't seen you here for a couple weeks. Hope you're doing good. All right, park brake is set. Let's get this engine started up. What do you say? Cool. All right, right engine, run switch on, start or go. Dash 8 mate, good to see you. Flight Sim Pilot 111, good to see you. Happy Friday to you. It puts the lotion on its skin. All right, one good engine. Let's go bleed on. Gen's on. Right, or left engine run. Left engine, oop, that's APU start. Left engine start. Hope you all gonna be ready to go. It's gonna be a quick out for us. Is that your OneNote file on the aircraft? Do you have a link? So I just pulled. This is actually in the documentation somewhere, and I just took a screenshot of these out of the documentation and put them into a OneNote file. So if you go dig through the documentation, you can find it. I don't have a link to the actual OneNote file though. Sorry. But it comes with the plane. All right, left bleed off, cross bleed off, APU bleed can come off, probes can come on, nose wheel steering can come on, electrical power, don't care about that, APU gen can come off, APU can now come off. Lights are good. Lights are now good. Hydraulics are good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's all good. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's go flaps 10. Oh, emergency lights. There we go. Arm those. Right rudder's good. Left rudder's good. Left aileron. Right aileron. Full back. Full forward.
Again, that should just be Sierra Kilo Yankee followed by your assigned sky number. And again, I don't know where that's obtainable. I'm trying to check with that right now.
Yeah, so the Sky High 1 rating, you use a GA call sign because it's an in-dock flight.
Okay.
It's a disgruntled sailor on. I have not seen him.
I'm trying to
if
check
he's
with
here,
the people that
he
I
hasn't
work
said
with here
hello.
to find out the information on this. You're supposed to have
he could be here.
Sierra Kilo Yankee followed by 3 numbers, which I guess are supposed to be your choice, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Again, I don't have that information at hand right now.
Okay, well, so we'll try with that.
Okay, and again, that should be somewhere listed within the documentation for the rating as well.
Center and ground, Flightcraft 5922's cargo whiskey for take.
Flightcraft 5922, San Francisco ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Zulu, uniform Charlie, hold short at runway 1 left to taxiway Charlie.
Alright, Zulu, uniform Charlie, we're going to 28 right, holding short to the 19s now, 5922.
San Francisco ground, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, signature with whiskey for taxi.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, San Francisco ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie, hold short at runway 1 left to taxiway Charlie, give way to a Boeing 727 passing right to left on Charlie.
Oh, geez, really? 28 right, Charlie, hold short 1 left, will give way to the Boeing left, right to left, 7 Tango Sierra.
San Francisco ground, United 1132.
Oh, jeez. What is he doing?
1132, San Francisco ground, runway 1 left, taxi via Alpha Lake 1. Alpha Lake 1, 1 left.
Okay.
Albuquerque, clearance delivery.
That was unexpected.
5 IFR to Pals with Golf, and it's a request for the Sky 2 rating.
You want some food? No, I'm all good, man. I eat a lot of food for dinner.
585,
I'm very full.
On request, stand by.
Blake D, welcome back, by the way.
Tower,
Somewhere
Redwood,
Simulated, happy Friday.
598, ready to go.
Redwood 598, San Francisco Tower, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
When you gotta go, you gotta go, I guess.
0 at 18.
Clear for takeoff, 1 left, Redwood 598.
5922's holding short 1 left.
Aircraft 5922, hold short of runway 1 left, departing traffic.
We gotta wait for.
Left side, 59.
We gotta wait for Pete to depart, don't we? I'm gonna change the time, by the way. So let's go time back a couple hours. Make it light out, and then I gotta turn the weather on too. Start the weather transfer. So the guy here about to take off is Fly Purdue. If you're not following him, you probably should be. Eventually he'll take off. He's a real-world Airbus pilot. He does a lot of crazy stuff in the sim. Where is he?
Grounds, flight craft 5922.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. While we're waiting here, can we set up number 3, please? I gotta do a cross-bleed start.
Oh, Jesus.
Flight craft 5922, can approve as requested.
Thank you.
Max at his damn crossbleed starts. There goes Fly Purdue. See ya. Oh yeah.
We can move though with 2 engines, 5922.
5922, okay, thanks.
Glacier Ground, Alaska 515, taxi Mike.
Redwood 598, contact NorCal departure.
Zero.
Flight craft 5922, cross runway 1 left, runway 1 right at taxiway Charlie, continue taxi.
Continue, cross the left, cross the right. We'll go to 28 right. We'll be ready upon reaching 5922.
Challenger 7 Tango Sierra, follow the Boeing 727 out, cross runway 1 left, runway 1 right at taxiway Charlie.
Cross 1 left, 1 right at taxiway Charlie behind the Boeing 727. 7 take us here. Well, we'll let Max do his thing. Check out that wing flex from his taxi.
Redwood 598, NorCal.
Alright, clear left, clear to right. There's Fly Purdue way out there. They got a nice head start on us. It's fine though.
Alaska 515, ground runway 20, taxi via Bravo.
20 via Bravo, Alaska 515.
Alaska 515, cross runway 30 at
I love PilotEdge. I know, man. It's good stuff.
Cross 30 Bravo, Alaska 515.
Flight Plane 1's good to see you, man. Was that Harrison Ford? Close enough, buddy. Close enough.
Subscribe Tower, flight craft 5922, departure 28 right.
Flight craft 5922, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, line up and wait, short delay for traffic up the 1 in the same direction.
Alright, line up and wait, 28 right now, it's flight craft 5922.
So I think Ben.
San Francisco Tower, United 1130.
Yeah, there's plane Ben over there taking off runway 1 right or 1 left.
Runway 1 left, line up and wait, traffic will be in position, runway 28 right.
Line up and wait 1 left.
So he's going to send Max, and then he's going to send Ben, and then he'll send me in the back here. Your X-Plane looks so good. Well, thank you. We're running Mr. We're running Mr. X's San Francisco here. It's freeware.
Flight craft 5922, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff.
We need to move this one up too, don't we?
We're rolling 5922, thanks.
Alright, let's get to the end here so we don't have too much of a wait.
Redwood 598, climb and maintain, flight level 190.
Troll shade, right? Holy crap, dude, look at that. Dude, he was rotating by the first taxiway. 727's got so much power behind it. All right, tower. Oh, crap. What is tower here? 20.5. And 35.1 is departure.
Glacier Tower, Alaska 15, coming up 20, ready to go.
35.1.
Alaska 515, Glacier Tower, wind 130 at 5, runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
20, cleared for takeoff, Alaska 515.
Flight craft 5922, contact NorCal departure.
See ya! San Francisco Tower, Challenger 717, take us here, short 28 right.
Number 717, Tango Sierra, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 right, line up and wait, traffic, Airbus 319 in position, runway 1 left, will depart prior to your departure.
Line up and wait 28 right, we have the traffic in sight, 7 Tango Sierra. Not that it matters, but...
Flight craft 5922, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 1.
These little impromptu group flights are what's fun about the network, man. It's so good. Alright, so we'll get one more departure out of here.
Flight craft 5922, turn left heading 190.
He's getting vectors.
At 11:32, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
So takeoff 1 left, yeah, left 32.
Oh, he's freaking launching us, man. There goes Ben. See ya. Gayback, welcome aboard. Just started part 4141 flight school. Nice, dude. Your streams really helped me grow my interest in commercial aviation, even GA. Always enjoyed your streams. Keep it up. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for the good words. And good luck on your PPL. And beyond, actually. 141 is going to take you a long way.
Flightcraft 5922, turn left, heading 160.
Now, Ben, on the other hand, used basically all the runway. He must be a little heavy.
515, contact Salt Lake Center.
Or Center, Alaska 515.
Redwood 598, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Reach on. Reach on.
I agree. Gayback,
Reach
welcome
on.
aboard, man. Thanks. Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thanks for your support. Cheers to you, buddy.
Redwood 598, contact Oakland Center 127.45.
Growler says, I wish I was at home at Hop On with you guys. It's all good, man. You have to take a Friday out. Take a Friday off one of these days and come join us. Is there another controller on? Oh yeah, there is another controller.
1132, NorCal departure radar contact.
No, there's 2 controllers in ZLA. Only 1 out here. All right.
Flightcraft 5922, turn left direct Salinas, VOR on course. Webkit 515, Salt Lake Center radar contact.
Always with the crossbleeds. Yes. The one, you know what? Let's open them all up. Animations.
598, Oakland Center, Roger. Climb maintain flight level 370.
That's the one we don't want to click. That causes more problems for us. It opens the emergency exit. That would be an issue. Just waiting on the runway for our IFR release. They're not going to release me until he is clear of my departure path, most likely.
Level 190. Flightcraft 5922, contact Oakland Center 127.
Fly Purdue's way up there. Yeah. We just chilling. Total Rico, good to see you, buddy. How you doing, man? Happy Friday. Saturday where you're at, I guess. Total Rico is the mastermind behind the technology.
7 Tango Sierra, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 280 at 18.
We have to take off 28 right, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. The mastermind behind the technology and the upcoming TBM 7 or 900, which we're all looking forward to. Okay, lights.
Sky
Good.
585 clearance available.
Camera.
Ready to copy. Sorry,
Good.
runway.
Action. Let's go flying.
Copy Sky High 585.
Sky 585 is cleared to Taos Airport, Albuquerque 2 departure, vectors to join Victor 263, then as filed. Maintain 8,000. March frequency 127.
Power set.
Squawk 4744.
Clear to the Taos Airport, Albuquerque
Airspeed.
to Victor 263.
V1, VR.
27.4, 4744 in this for Sky High 585.
Positive rate.
Sky 585
Gear.
correction. It should be the Albuquerque 3 departure. The rest of read that correct?
Yeah, Albuquerque 3, Sky High 585, thank you.
Sky 585, rest of read that correct?
Turn those flaps in right away.
And it's 1515 San Francisco clearance correct on request. Alaska 515 contact Seattle Center 13, correction 125.1.
Okay, we'll go fly. Autopilot on.
Tango Sierra contact NorCal departure.
NorCal departure, 7 Tango Sierra. We'll see it. Oh, Climb to the
Oscar
sit.
515, Seattle Center, call maintain flight level 360.
Hang on. Crap, I had the wrong altitude in. Oh boy, we screwed that up. Oh boy, yep, we really hosed that one.
Right at 1132, just verify climbing 190.
I briefed everything except for the actual altitude I was supposed to be at. NorCal departure, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra 3000.
November 717 Tango Sierra, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190, 7 Tango Sierra. That's how this plane can get away from you. All right, let's go climb thrust. Start to climb.
1515, cleared to Phoenix Airport, stick 3, departure, Lotion, transition, then as filed. Climb
So I didn't properly brief or, you know,
walk 3354.
properly do much of anything on that one. Whoops. All right, it happens. Moving on.
Gotcha, 1515, read back.
But I had the autopilot back on. All right. Sit rep. Accelerating to 250 knots. Going to 190. We blew the departure completely. It's fine. Rusty Riders, good to see you, man. Downside of flying a rocket, yeah, right? Take away this man's PPL. I don't even have an instrument rating yet. I'm not supposed to be flying like this, okay? Happens, though.
1132, contact Oakland Center 127.
I don't know why. I looked down to see what the altitude was and realized that I never actually plugged in the top altitude. And I was like, oh, I probably have until 19,000 feet. Nope. On the west of 3, it's $3,000. So that was my bad.
1132, Oakland Center, roger. Climb maintain flight level 350.
Sorry, we got it covered now. There's 10,000 feet. Let's go 290. Is it going to level off completely? It is. Sure, why not?
Sky 585, Albuquerque ground runway 8, taxi via Kilo Echo 1.
Okay. Now we are looking okay. How do I declutter this thing? I know there's a way to declutter this. Nope. I just remember how to do it.
Flightcraft 5922, fly heading 110, direct Shafter, VOR, what able, rest of redundant.
Yeah, whatever. Don't care. Don't care. All right. Yeah. I have a number for you to call. Exactly. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Refs 4 times to declutter. Okay.
Take us here. Contact Oakland Center 127.45.
2745. 7 Tango Sierra. 2745. Center Challenger 717 Tango Sierra 15,000. Climbing flight level 190.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, Oakland Center, roger. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain flight level 390. Challenger 7 Tango Sierra.
Flight class 5922, strict Shafter.
Flightcraft 5922, roger.
All right, 39,000. Oh gosh. Just click and hold that thing. It'll go up there eventually. There we go. 39,000. Up we go. Ever thought of this freakiness with the follow taxi instructions? Even if there's sufficient number of aircraft taxiing, you could end up with nobody on the taxiways knowing which taxi route they're supposed to use and follow the preceding aircraft, but they still get to where they need to go. End up on nobody knowing the taxiways knowing what taxi route they're supposed to use and just following the preceding aircraft. That's an interesting idea. If you've got, let's say, 30 aircraft and they've all been given the follow except the aircraft who took off 10 minutes ago, yeah, ostensibly, nobody actually knows where the hell they're going. That's an interesting idea, Toto. That's a very strange idea, but that's interesting, yes. J10GB, Justin, good to see you, man. Speaking of the instrument rating, how's that coming along? I did my long flight 2 weeks ago, but my training has kind of slowed down a little bit. I'm doing more like pleasure, flying. Like I'm actually flying to go places and do stuff. I don't have the funds right now are being allocated elsewhere. So I got about 7.5 more hours of training to do, and I'll get it done here soon. But yeah, I haven't done a lot of instrument flying lately. All right, they said hit this thing 4 times. Oh, 5. There we go. Yes.
Retard.
I don't need fixes. Oh, yes, so much better. All right, that's all I need right there. That's good. Artisan Simulation here for 4 months. He says our off and on relationship is at 4 months, Cat. Artisan, thank you very much, man. Cheers to you. I do appreciate your continued support. Bit 2992. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, man. I appreciate the help on that. That makes this whole display much more usable. Left on Alpha, follow the American 757 all the way, monitor tower. Yeah. That's interesting. That's a really interesting idea, yeah. It's kind of messed up in some ways. 16 minutes and time for a beer. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, AJ, I'm assuming you completely missed the way I flubbed that departure up, so thank you for that. Hey, AJ, by the way, I want to say I did Minneapolis last week. I didn't get a chance to fly through any of your sectors, but I did fly in the F&O, and I was very disappointed, by the way. I just want to say I was incredibly disappointed at the service that Minneapolis provided. Normally, when I fly in these F&Os, there's something interesting and something entertaining that happens, and nothing happened on the Minneapolis F&O. Like, everything was so smoothly run that there's basically no way to do, like, nothing happened. Like, it was completely uninteresting. It was like, oh yeah, we're down, and there's like 5 aircraft on the approach, but it's been the most cleanly run F&O that I've ever seen. So, congratulations on that.
Guy 585 Albuquerque Tower.
The muscle arrivals, nice.
For takeoff, turn left, heading 310, wind at 100 at 13.
Yeah, like even the departure out of Kansas City, I didn't have any issues. Like all the service I got last week was very, very, very good. I was delighted. There were no VATSIM memes for the event. I mean, there were a few like, you know, hard to understand pilots and some stuff like that, but for the most part, everything was super, super smooth. Colin Shirley YT, good to see you, buddy. DDen made this plane. There's the link for you. Thanks to Stuart on Found for the link for doing that. I wonder what cabin pressure rate you're getting. Does it say? I think one of these gives me... Let's see here. Nope. I wanted instruments. Yes. Multifunction control. ECS. .311 feet per minute for the cabin rate. Is that a lot? Oh yeah, it's right there. 310, 311. There was a map down there. I apparently can't get that back now. It's okay. We can go with the summary. Jeremy Yee, welcome aboard. We're flying down to Palm Springs. We just took off out of San Francisco. Making our way down south, down to the desert.
Flight craft 5922, like to amend our cruise to 33.
Uh-oh. Somebody got ambitious.
5922, roger, amend altitude, maintain flight level 330.
Maintain 330, flight craft 5922. Appreciate it.
Had to pull back to 20 and trail at one point, but it was super easy to do. His final went to about 27 miles at one point, mostly due to terrible piloting. Interesting. Yeah, I got a really long... actually, no, my final wasn't too bad coming in there. I came in on the right parallel, and I want to say I was maybe 10 miles, maybe 15... No, I was... You know what? Sorry, I lied, actually. It was a long straight in. It was like 25 miles, because I was given instructions to intercept the localizer, but I was outside of the localizer range in X-plane. So yeah, they did have us spaced out like way out there, pretty good. All right, so let's go Mach mode. Mach 7.4. We good? We will continue up. 10,000 feet to go. Sickness, welcome aboard. Good to see you. We do need more biz jets, yeah. Like, I love the Eclipse, but the Eclipse wouldn't have been a very good plane for a flight like this. Whereas this plane is basically the perfect the perfect type of airplane for this. But it's not, you know, it's not a... I don't know, it's a really... I actually really enjoy flying this thing. Like, I'm not going to crap on it. Because I think it's a really good product. It has some rough edges with the FMC and whatnot, but whatever. Overall, it's very, very enjoyable.
Okay, 585, contact departure.
A boring F&O equates to we did our job. Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I did the Anchorage F&O several weeks ago, or several months ago at this point, I think, and it was an absolute gong show. Like, it was
75 Albuquerque departure radar contact.
there were problems all over the place, put it that way. Some of them were my fault, but a lot of them were like, there was just the amount of traffic that was going into Anchorage was just way too much for what they were capable of handling. Too bad DDen isn't working on it due to his IRL issues. Oh no, that sucks. Is it like health problems? Eclipse is a fun plane, but it's local flying only, not really a distance flyer. Yeah. Brennan's telling me Indy's a disaster, which isn't shocking. Oh, that's too bad. I was like this close to going to Indianapolis this evening for the F&O because that's my home state. But I decided to come out here and fly on PilotEdge instead. Maybe I made the wrong decision then. The last time I did the Indy F&O, like it was kind of boring. Like there wasn't a lot of traffic going in there. Oh God. Oh yeah. That looks like a proper... Yeah. Because I would have done Chicago down to Indy, and then probably Indy to Boston or something like that. Maybe Indy to, D.C. I don't know. It's too bad. Do I use Project Fly? No, I don't. Dnawak, welcome aboard. Yeah, the idea behind Project Fly is cool, but it doesn't add anything to the way that I do my simulation. Like, I barely even care about... I hardly even care about, FS economy and that kind of stuff. Like, Project Fly is just not on my radar. No pun intended. About 50 miles west of Indy, we got like 5 inches of rain today. Not supposed to stop until Sunday night. No kidding. Holy crap, dude. That's not good. I didn't know it was rated like that out there. Is it crappy? So is it? Oh man, are the ceilings low going in there? Oh no. It's marginal.
Redwood 598, same Mach number.
Broken 1,000. Oh yeah, it's definitely. Oh man, so they got low ceilings coming in there. I'm assuming.
Roger, able any faster tonight?
Oh yeah, and some weather. Oh yeah, crap.
Roger, increase the Mach
Indy would have been a good. Indy would have been a good F&O to go into then. It's all right though.
Flightcraft 5922, same Mach number.
If I can read a dial, 83.
It's not digital, so Max will struggle.
80 for internal space, and we'll see how that works for now.
All right, 80 on the Mach, 5920.
At 1132, same Mach number.
We're still inclined, but it'll be Mach 70 tonight for 1132.
1132, Roger. Do not exceed Mach 0.80 for internal.
Alright, 80 or less, 1132 then.
I'm going to get speed restrictions, which is going to make this very difficult. Because we don't have an auto throttle, so it's going to be
1515 San Francisco ground runway 1 left.
Manual throttling. But I'm going to be way above these guys, so with any luck, like, they may not care.
Redwood 598, thanks for your help. Contact LA Center
33, 33, 37. Yeah, so I'm going to be 6,000 feet above Max and Ben. And it looks like probably 2,000 feet above Pete, but like Fly Purdue's not going to cause me any issues at all. He's way up there. Sad part about the fast sim flying is they could easily match or exceed real-world traffic volume, and they definitely do not exceed real-world pilot skill. Yeah, and I hate to always come back to the voice codec, but like I think if people could understand each other better, it would be an easier thing to deal with, right?
133.55.
Like part of the problem with those events is that not only do you have poor piloting skills and even poor ATC skills in some cases, but you've also got a difficulty in communication where it becomes very difficult to understand what the controller and what the pilots are saying. So that's been my experience. Have I thought about flying in next year? I thought about it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think I'm going to have other stuff to do next year, and I won't be able to fly into Oshkosh. I want to, but I don't know that it's going to be in the cards. Like, it's not just the voice, like, because you've got a lot of obviously amateur pilots and whatnot too, but the voice stuff is not helping. Does not help the matter at all. Put it that way. Just keep looking at the map here, seeing what's going on. So they got the 4 of us heading out of Palm Springs. Actually, SoCal's pretty empty tonight. I'm gonna text my buddy, say, hey, go fly fun to Palm Springs. 1 second here, guys. Stand by. Four of us flying in the PSP, 30-minute ETA. See if my buddy went, because one of my buddies has been doing a lot of GA flying on the network, and so I told him I'd let him know where we're going.
55, 59, 22.
If we were going anywhere fun, I'd let him know. So good opportunity for him to go out and do some pattern work or something in Palm Springs. Just really screw up the traffic pattern coming in there. Say they're working on a new codec for VATSIM, but it's a long ways out. Yeah, well, we'll see. I'll believe when it happens. Like anything else. 1,000 to go.
Got it 11:32. Contact LA.
One and a half on the new voice codec for PE took 1 week.
3355.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy that beer.
MSP Jordan, good to see you, man. Hope you hear like the F&O and Mini. I did. I had a good. I enjoyed it. You know, I'm putting together a show here every week, so sometimes I want to see a little bit of catastrophe, a little bit of chaos, like what I hear is happening in Indy tonight. But no, like that was probably like I said, the best run F&O that I've ever flown into on the network. So it was a good job. I was very pleased. Good looking Challenger, I know. Steve 99, how you doing, man? No dumpster fire in ZMP, I know, buddy. As much as we sat there and crossed our fingers and said, man, maybe we'll see some chaos. Nah, dude, it didn't happen at all. Like, even the KC controller that had, I think, 4 or 5 of us coming in from Fort Worth, like, even he did fantastic. Like, they had a center and an approach controller and just kind of an impromptu group flight that was coming in. All right, it's cruise speed.
Available, ready to copy.
I think about 86 we'll start with, and we'll see what we get.
FedEx 2060 Heavy, clear to Salt Lake City Airport. Suma 1 departure. Suma, then as filed. Climb via the SID, accept and maintain at 9
I'm doing very well, Steve. Thanks for asking, man.
455.
It's been a good night. We're having a lot of fun. Couple of beers. Getting ready to go flying tomorrow. I got probably 3.5 hours on the Hobbs meter going to happen tomorrow. Should be a good day. I guess I'm putting in hours towards the commercial rating at this point. I don't know. Get my 100 PIC. We're headed to Burlington, Vermont. So I'm going to run down to the Providence area, pick up a buddy,
585 contact,
and then make my way up to Burlington to hang out with some friends. So a friend of mine's daughter is turning 1, and we're going up to her birthday party. But it's one of my friends from high school. So my buddy from high school we went to college together too. Went to work down in the New Jersey area, and then recently got a job up in Burlington a couple years ago. So Burlington's about a 3-hour drive from here, about an hour and a half long flight. Heading up there early tomorrow morning. Going to rent a car because I can rent a car for $30 for the day, and it's actually cheaper than the Uber ride to and from my buddy's place. It gives us the option to go do some other stuff too once we're done. Before heading back, so yeah, it should be a good time. Like, it's the first time I've gone to a city, rented a car, and like planned a sort of longer day out of things. Like, I've gone up there twice already to meet up with my friends for lunch and whatnot, but it's been maybe an hour and a half or so. This will be the first time I've gone up there, basically planning to spend the better chunk of an afternoon in. Flying into TF Green. 3355. 7 Tango Sierra. Have a great night, man. Enjoy that beer. Oh boy, here we go. Speaking of gong shows, every time you enter the LA airspace on a Friday night, like, you just know something's gonna go down. No, I'm going into SFZ. We're going into North Central. So my buddy I'm picking up he actually has a lesson in the morning. So he's got a flying lesson himself in the morning. He's working towards his PPL. And so I'm going to meet him down there after his lesson, pick him up and go. But we'll be at Sierra Foxtrot Zulu. Los Angeles Center, good evening. Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, flight level 390. That's me. How you doing?
717 Tango Sierra, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
All right, let's see here. So if we start thinking about descents here, Sizzler is going to be the first ceiling restriction we have at 23,000 feet. That's 16,000 down. That's about 50 miles out.
5922 is back. Appreciate it.
So we need to start down probably halfway between... We need to start down about halfway between Murdy and Gurno. It's good to know. Still got a ways to go. Return. Couldn't agree more. Gets me every time. The most overused phrase on this channel, right? You missed. There was a good timing one earlier. I forget what I was doing. I was like, hey, the thing happened, and then it said retard. I'm like, that's perfect. Like, that was fantastic. He used to live a stow from Quonset Point. Ah, we flew down to, I think it is an airport in Quonset, right? What's down there? Yeah. Max and I flew down to Quonset State a few weeks back when he had the Diamond. We went down there. We met up with Ian. Ian took us into Providence for lunch.
Ready to golf, north expect approach 134.9er.
Cool airport, man. Like, there's nothing down there. It's all industrial park, but what a neat airport it was flying into that thing. But yeah, Sierra Foxtrot Zulu is it's a little, you know, untowered field. Not much going on. Actually, it was one of the airports I flew dual cross country to during my PPL training. It was the second one I went to. Clafferty 21, good to see you, man. Happy Friday to you as well, sir. How do I like that Diamond? The DA-42 was tight squeeze, man. It was a real tight squeeze. It was a nice plane. It's a nice plane. It goes real damn fast. And, you know, for the two of us being in there, it was okay for the day. But I was definitely feeling pretty cramped by the end of the day, that's for sure. All right, so let me pull up the checklist, and right after I said got it. Yes. Thank you, Growl. Joe Menzinski, happy Friday, my friend. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Isn't that one in the bucket? I don't know what that means. This URL not found. Oh, hey. Speed. Running the risk of overspeeding here because I wasn't paying attention. So let's see what this does. All right, I think
LA Center 598.
Okay. Did we all fly different? Did we all fly different? Oh, he did. He put another point in there. He got the direct. So I'm flying what he flew. He's flying something different. Interesting. And Max is doing his own thing. The march to Palm Springs. All right, that looks like fine there. Look at the window for a little bit. By the DA-40, that thing is tight. I've never been in a DA-40. I'd love to give one a shot. I don't think I'm really sold on the canopy thing, though. The canopy seems like it's more inconvenient. Like, the ability to see was awesome. Like, the amount that you could see out of that cabin was just incredible. But as far as the actual idea of a canopy goes, I think I'd rather have a door. Is it Anders Slauberg or Anders Lauberg? Anders Lauberg we're gonna go with. Happy Friday, man. Good to see you. Nice and snug in the 42, yeah. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any of my footage to show you. Max and I were super cozy in that airplane.
LA Center, Redwood 598.
Although Max, to be honest, I think we were more cozy in the Cherokee or the 170. Like, I think we were more cozy in the 172. Think you might pick up the King Air 351 for these? Absolutely, dude. I love turboprops.
And we'd like to put our early request in for the RNAV Zulu 31 right. Or, I'm sorry, 13 right.
RNAV Zulu runway 31 right?
RNAV Zulu 13 right. My apologies.
Got it. Have your request.
Stop being difficult, Pete. 22 minutes to go. Awesome aircraft to fly. Came from a 172. The DA-40 was so much more precise and smooth. Yeah, dude, I really want to... Anders Logborg, got it, okay. I really want to fly a 40 at some point, but I don't think there's any for rent around me. Like, I might try to get into one when I go back to Fort Wayne. Because I know they've got one at Sweet Aviation, which is owned by the guy who owns Sweetwater. Norwegian name, hard for Americans to get it right the first time, yeah. Well, it's also hard when nobody uses capitalization, too. That's all right, though. I won't hold it against you. Is 4Flight the only app that can connect to X-Plane 11? I don't think so. Oh, sorry. I keep showing 4Flight. That's been up there for a while, hasn't it? I don't think so. I think other apps can do it, too. Like the Navigraph chart stuff does. I think also Garmin Pilot does it too. 43 degrees Celsius in Palm Springs. Yeah, dude. Dude, Ben, I'm going to Palm Springs on vacation in 2 weeks. I'm going to freaking die. Like I'm actually just going to melt. Also, how the hell are you guys so far ahead of me, man?
160, and we'll maintain 33 for now, 59.22.
I'm so far behind. Dude, yeah, I'm just gonna die. Like, I'm really excited for my Palm Springs trip. Don't get me wrong, but I'm actually gonna die while I'm there. Flight Plan Go connects. Okay, I think they use a standard. Like they're using a standard protocol to send the data out. So it's no different than, you know, the Scout I have or the Stratix I have. Well, Scout's a different story because it's a 4Flight product, but like Stratix does the same sort of thing. It broadcasts airplane position on Wi-Fi.
This is 3,
And that's all X-Plane is doing too.
Burbank altimeter 2980. Do you have a approach question to Burbank?
When you go to Palm Springs, 2 weeks. Is there a decent A380 for X-Plane? There is not.
It's 722. Turn right heading 050. Just to maintain 3000. Drive runway east localized.
Yeah, on the receiving side, it's easy to get the data. Yeah, they're using like I said, they're using a standard format. A industry accepted format, we'll call it. These are true right now. We're freaking hauling, man. 474 true, 500 over the ground. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. If you want free Flight Plan Go, FLT, PLN, or PLA, I don't know. Flight Plan Go is what I would look into.
697 Santa Barbara, altimeter 2990.
It'll get the job done. I like the A390. The A390 1100 is my favorite airplane. It's got the IAE engines, and it's also got the CFM engines. With you. I think Max is in Tennessee in a few weeks.
Denver 8 Golf Tango, turn left heading 030. Be able to get you down here in about 5
Uh-oh, Max got the delay vector.
722, you're 4, correction 3.5 miles.
GG. The delay vector of shame. It's because he's got plain Ben back there, just riding him at the moment. Like Ben has got that thing so close to the barber pole. It's got the IAE RB211s by Trent Rolls-Royce. the VHS sounds pretty good, man. Yeah, I love the radio effects they did. It's just incredible. Like, I wasn't sure that it would. I wasn't sure I would like it because, you know, VATSIM sounds so. VATSIM sounds so awful, and it's kind of like you think it's kind of going to be the same thing. Savvy, the Sizzler 3 arrival. Challenger 7, take us here. Alright, we actually need to start down now. So let's do 20,000. 20,000 feet in the... That. Let's go vertical speed. 2,000 feet per minute. We're all the way back. Change you to IIS mode.
Niner Bravo Romeo, contact Las Vegas approach 118.4.
200 is the first altitude I care about. To bring that nose up a little bit, it looks like. Or ride the speed brake down.
1132 Los Angeles Center.
Which I prefer not to have to do.
1132.
United 1132, if you don't mind, say your speed.
I do not mind. We are 275 in the descent, 1132.
Oh boy. We're hugging that red line.
1135, you said 3, taking the XP?
We're 275 in our descent right now, 1132.
I'm gonna get a restriction.
Yeah, 1132, are you able 250?
Oh no.
Maybe 250 in the descent, 1132.
Oh no.
Yeah, 1132, thank you. Redwood 598, maintain present speed or greater.
Here it comes.
Present speed or better for Redwood 598.
Flightcraft 5922, maintain 250 knots.
Flightcraft 5922, 250.
Maybe I can go a little quicker for a bit.
There you go, Tango. Palm Springs Airport's off here at 9 o'clock now, 5.5 miles, report in sight. There you go, Tango. Be a left downwind entry. Clear to approach runway 13 right, contact Palm Springs Tower 119.7.
Well, I'm so far behind, I may not even be an impact to her. And whatever plan she's got. So I'm just going to keep accelerating.
Winnie Niner Bravo Romeo, Las Vegas approach altimeter.
When in doubt, go faster. Words to live by. Oh man, 20 miles, we got to be down 12,000 feet. That's not going to happen, is it? No, we got to pull the brake.
Sir, Niner Bravo Romeo, actually, due to the temperature, we're hot off, so you can expect visual approach runway 1 left.
All right, we got to pull the brakes out because we are not going to make this crossing restriction here. I got to be 23,000, 20 to 23,000 at Sizzler, 20 miles away.
37, Flightcraft 5922.
Redwood 598, contact Los Angeles Center, 1...
Flightcraft 5922 is what he's flying.
2527, Redwood 598.
Ground point niner, congratulations, AJ. Welcome to the club.
2527, Flightcraft 5922. We'll see ya.
I'll have to watch that. I have to watch that clip later. Doo-doo-doo. Speed brakes are pathetic.
52341, circle approach standby. It might be a few minutes. Redwood 598, Los Angeles Center, Ontario, altimeter 2988.
Dive, dive, dive. Here we go.
Flightcraft 5922, Los Angeles Center, Ontario, altimeter
we might actually make it.
Gonna maintain 15,000. And just confirm, are you on the airway, Victor 137?
Is this the last flight? Yeah. Yeah, it's the second one of the night here. My inability to plan for a descent.
5922, looks like you're diverging from the airway. Fly heading 100 to join.
Sync rate, sync rate, sync rate on 4 flight.
United 1132, contact Columbus
I know.
Center 125.27.
2527, 1132.
Oh, I think we're just gonna make it.
32 off, Roger, leaving
3.5, 4 miles, 2,000 feet to go. I think we got this in the bag. A+ flying right here. You could be jealous. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, next is 16,000 feet. All right, let's put the speed brake back in. After our tactical descent there.
Yeah, 1132, Los Angeles Center.
Drink trolley slammed into the cockpit door. Yeah, right? Oh, jeez, that was the wrong button.
There's 6182 Gospel.
I don't think there's a drink trolley in here anyway. It's a little small for that.
29er.
All things considered.
2 Mile Square Park. Advise no weather.
They don't have the crapper animated. Little privacy, please.
5341 circle approach clear from Catalina Airport to San Diego Airport as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect 5,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency.
Retard.
Who's your pilot? Welcome to the Beer of the Month Club. Thank you very much for your support. Cheers to you, buddy. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Modularis, welcome aboard. The joys of not having VNAV. Yeah. If I was a better pilot, I would have planned it. I would have planned ahead, but I didn't. Syncopath, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Seatbelt on the lav when it's really an emergency. All right.
52341. Release for departure.
I need an altimeter.
Not off in 5 minutes. It's not off in 5 minutes. If I've intentions.
1204. Time off is about to clear skies. 41 Celsius. Oh my God. 7.9 on the altimeter. As we're making the transition there, let me grab my weight. 33.8. And
SoCal approach.
33.8 has us at the highest possible landing weight. VREF is going to be 124. So we'll get that set real quick. Refs 1-2. VREF 124. There we go.
Airshare 697, SoCal approach.
1,000 to go.
Burbank altimeter 2980.
All right, 16,000 feet until we cross Biddy, and then more on at 14,000, Fern 11,000, Palm Springs VOR 9,000. We'll be able to call the field in sight here pretty soon, I'm sure.
Flight 5922, Roger, you declared emergency at this time.
Oh boy. What's 41 Celsius? I'm too American to know. It's freaking hot is what it is, man.
I'm going to try to get you in Ontario Airport.
41 C and F.
Altitude or no?
105 is hot.
Aircraft 5922, Roger. Descendant path discretion maintain 15,000. Compass Los Angeles Center 126.35. And before you switch, just say souls on board and remaining fuel minutes, please.
Did he just get? He just declared an emergency, and he's still going to go to Palm Springs. Ah, Max. This is probably what he planned to do.
United 1132, turn right, heading 160 vector per sequence.
It's a dry heat, yeah. In Dallas, we've had 120. Well, they've had higher than that in Palm Springs too, but I think it's pretty rare in September. Max is going to try to make it interesting for us. Excuse me. All right. What do we got to look at? Palmdale should be off our left here. No, that's Victorville. Palmdale back there, I think. Oh yeah, we passed Palmdale a long time ago. Yeah, there's Palmdale. Barely see it. Victorville. Apple Valley should be over here. San Bernardino should be over here somewhere.
Los Angeles Center, good evening. United 1515.
We're going to fly pretty close to Big Bear.
32, fresh. United 1515, Los Angeles Center, thank you.
after bidder, we start down to 14,000 for moron. He declares 2 souls and a whole lot of cow and horses on board.
Robot 598, circle approach, Palm Springs altimeter 297-9er. Clear direct.
Max lost his number 3 engine. Simulator pilot, good to see you, man.
Zulu, runway 13 right approach.
Good old San Bernardino, the old default airport, was it? Really? Nobody goes to San Bernardino, though. I've done it a few times on PilotEdge, but not very often.
5922, Los Angeles Center, believe you checked in.
Yeah, it's it right there.
Altimeter 297-9er.
No, that's probably... Is that Ontario? Yeah, that's Ontario, okay.
Psycho 5922, contact circle approach now 126.
San Bernardino is going to be over here. There it is.
Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, contact Los Angeles correction. SoCal approach 126.7.
SoCal approach 126.7, 7 Tango Sierra.
United 1132, fly heading 100, be
Oops.
6.7, 30 check-in.
SoCal, it's flight crash 5922, it's at 15, we got Whiskey at Palm Springs, we are an emergency aircraft.
3622 Golf, contact John Wayne Tower 126.8.
Got traffic showing up here, too.
Okay, calling with VFAR request, I believe it's a 9er1 call sign. Please stand by, it'll be about a couple of minutes. I haven't reached the aircraft.
Yeah, he can fly with 2 engines, but it's still an emergency situation when you lose an engine. There's Big Bear. He's Big Bear.
Do you have a push request in mind, or would you prefer official push runway 13 right?
We can only do the visuals for 5922, so we're planning the 13 right straight in.
Straight in 13 right.
5922, turn right, heading 150, just to maintain 1000. Expect visual approach runway 13 right.
Okay.
Alright, 1000, 150 on the heading, 5922.
SoCal approach, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, 16,000 with whiskey.
717 Tango Sierra, SoCal approach, Palm Springs altimeter 297-9er. And do you have a approach request?
79er, we'll take the visual 7 Tango Sierra.
717 Tango Sierra, reduce speed to 210, and expect to lower in a few miles.
I forgot to check in. We're descending via Sizzler 3. Do you want to stay at 16,000 for now? We'll go back to 210 knots, 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, no, remain on this star. I'll pull you off here in a little bit to back to you to final.
7 Tango Sierra.
SoCal, good evening, Unit 1132, 15,000.
Okay, after Biddy down to 14.
Headings 100, and we have information Kilo.
Yeah, 1132, SoCal approach, Palm Springs altimeter 297-9er.
2979, 1132.
See if anybody else takes an approach. I know Fly Purdue is going to do the RNAV in there.
Flight craft 5922, can we start slowing?
I got 5922, speed your discretion.
Speed 210, really?
5922, thank you.
To maintain 7,000.
Alright, I really blocked you there. Say again, was it like a 40 heading in 7?
I got 5922, that 095, heading 095, just to maintain 7,000.
Alright, 95 and 7, 5922.
Alright. Almost got our speed back. Watch as that alpha starts to get a little higher.
Code 598, report Wasatch.
We'll call Wasatch
Field.
for Redwood 598.
Boeing 50, Mike, negative, you didn't miss any handoff. Contact in first center now, 12.
Speed, down we go.
127.02. 127.02. Airshare 67, just to maintain.
All right, I'm guessing tower is going to be nice. We'll get the frequency in, ready to go. 119.7. 19.7.
Flight, yeah, past Palm Springs Airport, 12 o'clock, 15 miles, reporting side.
We got the airport 5922.
Flight 5922, clear with approach runway 13 right, and contact Palm Springs Tower 119.7, I'll pass along your connection.
197, we'll clear the visual now, 13 right, 5922.
So we have to start looking for traffic out here because I'm sure that's what she'll do.
So Cali, Freenet 1132, want to maintain the speed and altitude for us?
1,000 to go. Then we're 11,000 to Fern.
Palm.
Yeah, 1130, I'm going to turn you back around to the north here to get you sequence back in. Turn right, so it'll be a turn heading 350.
Alright, we'll just keep it going down to 11.
13,000.
Alright, right turn all the way around to 350 and 13,000, yeah, 1132, thanks.
Looking good.
1130, speed at your discretion.
There's 4 of us coming in. 3 on the visual, 1 on the instrument approach.
Expect visual approach runway 26 right.
Okay, 11,000 to Fern, which we're going to pretty much nail.
Turn right heading 160 to maintain 1000.
And then 9,000 after that. Get our lights on. Down we go.
So 17 Tango Direct, turn right heading 170 now, just to maintain 1000.
170, 11,000, 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, 170. Oops. Heading mode. And 11,000.
5241, circle approach. Should you try checking? 341, you ident for me?
There's a plane. Where's he going?
Southwest 1489, circle departure, radar contact. 0341, your radar contact, 10 miles.
All right.
Santa Catalina VOR, Catalina altimeter 2996, climate maintain 5000. Contact circle approach 128.1.
Must be a drone down there. I think it's a drone. Oh, you know what? I think she's going to take me down and crank me around to the right. Ben says I ended up with the short end of this approach. Yeah. I suspect you and I both, Ben, are going to be in that same position. They're going to run us down the valley here. I can see the damn airport, but I know that she won't give it to me. We'll go to Signature tonight. So we'll exit right when we can.
52341, circle approach, strong wind altimeter 2989er. Challenger 17 Sierra, turn left. There'll be a left turn now, heading 050 to maintain 7000.
050 7000, Challenger 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, 0. I guess Ben did get the short end of the stick there.
At 1132 to maintain 1000.
Because this is my S turn to get behind Max, probably.
The altitude on 1132.
There's no chance I'm going to make that airport.
11,000.
11,000 on 1132.
There's 117 goes Sierra. So, Palm Springs Airport, as you turn off your 11 o'clock, will be passing through your 12 o'clock and 9.5 miles. Traffic, the flight craft traffic Boeing 727s off your 10 to 11 o'clock will pass through your 12 o'clock as your turn in 5 miles. Report either or both in sight.
Okay, we have the field, but negative on the traffic, 7 Tango Sierra.
There's 7 Tango Sierra, just confirm you did 7,000.
And 7,000, 7 Tango Sierra. Whoops.
Okay, 1132, turn right now, heading 0.
I think I just screwed her up.
095, 1132.
Put you on the final.
Right.
Southwest 1489, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
Yeah, I think I screwed that up by not continuing that descent. SoCal 7 Tango Sierra has field.
Similar 7 Tango Sierra, clear with your approach runway 13 right, and establish final contact tower 119.7.
Okay, clear for the visual 13 right. We'll contact tower, establish final. Do you want us right 360 or left 360s?
There's 7 Tango Sierra, left 360, it'll work fine.
Okay, left 360, 7 Tango Sierra, thanks. My aircraft. Flaps 10.
Southwest 1489, Los Angeles Center, thank you.
SoCal 1132, can we get speed on discretion?
Left heading 330. Yeah, 1132.
I want to get one more notch of flaps out here.
At 12 o'clock and 10 miles.
210 I can go.
8,600 on the visual approach runway 13 right into Palm Springs. Do you have them in sight?
Is he heading towards the airport right now, or is he kind of in a turn away from the airport right now, 1132?
Yeah, 1132. He's about northbound, turning through northwest. He's in a 360.
Yeah, he's in sight, 1132.
Yeah, 1132, roger. Maintain visual separation for that traffic. Turn left heading 070, and you'll be sequencing behind him. He's going to maintain 7,000.
All right, 070, 7,000 behind him, 1132.
Yeah, we still gotta lose 7,000 feet to get down there. Field elevation's 476, but it should be fine once I crank this 360 here. This would be the kind of thing that makes you lose your lunch, I think. Yeah, it's good at VNC, right? We're landing 13 right now, Ben. Oops. Sync rate.
Southwest 1498, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
Call tower once I'm a little closer.
Wassac inbound.
Rover 598, thank you. Air 697, turn left heading 220. That'll put you on the final. The airport should be at about your 12 o'clock, 8 miles upon rollout. Report in sight.
I want to keep my speed up a little bit here. Just because I know there's lots of traffic.
Turn right heading 150. Put you on final. Do you still have the Challenger in sight? He's now off your 3 o'clock, about 2.5 miles, just sitting out of 4,200.
Okay, tower's 19.7.
Give me a second, let me get out of this turn and I'll call him for you, 1132.
Okay.
Los Angeles ground, American 23 is over at Bravo 59er, ready for push and start for runway 25 right for departure.
American 23, Los Angeles ground, do you need to push on the Charlie?
Negative. I can stay on Bravo if you need me to. American 23.
All right.
American 23, you ready?
Still got one notch of flaps and gear to go. Let's do gear now.
American 23. Sorry about that.
Okay. Do you need Charlie for the pushback, or can you remain clear, Charlie?
No, we can remain clear of Charlie for American 23.
Let's go
American
flaps
23,
then.
then push your discretion. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Push your discretion. Let you know when you're ready to taxi. American 23.
Palm Springs Tower, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, 5 miles, final runway 13 right, full stop.
Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, Palm Springs Tower, wind 110 at 4, runway 13 right, clear to land.
Little land runway 13 right, Challenger 717 Tango Sierra. All right, here we go. We're flying a private aircraft right now. That's us. Challenger 300. Yeah, I got spoilers down now. We good. I needed those spoilers for that turn, trust me.
Palm Springs Tower, it's Redwood 598 on the RNAV Zulu 13 right. Forward 598, Palm Springs Tower, Roger, number 3 for the field. Traffic you'll be following is a Airbus 319 on about a 5-mile final. Wind is 1104, runway.
All right, gear down.
Right.
Flaps down indicated.
Clear to land 13 right where I am.
The lights are set.
Roger.
We're going.
Chino Tower, share 697 for final for 26 right.
Okay, 1 right, 1 red.
Minimums.
Those are fake minimums.
Air Sheriff 697, Chino
500.
Tower,
That's checked. Oh, that's too much
right,
power. It's either too much power or just not enough power.
Yeah, 26 right, clear to land. We're doing a couple left turns here to get down.
Roger.
That was a cool flight, man. That was a neat little approach coming in like that. Little sad it's coming to a close.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Is at the
10.
I guess I'm at the southeast cargo ramp with the numbers taxi. I could take 25 left if able.
409 November Whiskey, Los Angeles ground. Number receiver transponder to go to Turkey transponder off, please.
Well, cool.
Manual braking.
409 November Whiskey, thank you, runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha and Foxtrot.
Whoa!
Alpha Foxtrot, runway 25 left, 49 November Whiskey.
Sporty. Where are we? Bravo. Tower Challenger 717 Tango Sierra, clear Bravo for signature.
717 Tango Sierra, Roger, taxi via Whiskey to signature.
Whiskey signature, 7 Tango Sierra. Have a great night.
Thanks, you too. Forward 598 to number 1, runway 13 right, clear to land. Clear to land 13 right, Redwood 598.
Did we lose somebody? Oh no, did his sim crash? No, signature's on this side. Atlantic's on the other side. Nah, dude, we didn't almost crash. You kidding me? We're fine. Egg Or, good to see it.
And Air Share 697, wow, we almost did that.
Oh.
Looks like we were looking to land at, we have Chino Airport.
You're still getting vectors. Holy crap, dude.
Officially.
Really? Xbox, take it easy, man. Have a great night. It's all right, Max. I'm assuming you went. Oh, you logged off already.
Wanted to land in Ontario, huh?
No, we want to land at Chino, but we obviously had an issue like the real world.
Airshare 697, Roger. Do you have the Chino Airport in sight?
There's the airport we wanted to go to and the airport that we lined up for, and they didn't match. All right, whatever. Let's come over here. Just YOLO it right in here. So I want to see Pete land. All right, just pull the park brake for now. I don't think there's quite this much wildlife at Palm Springs, but that's fine. All right, rear wheeled A320 pilot, here we go. Emat Poyo, welcome aboard. Oh, he went around. He waved it. Oh, man. What happened?
Oh, 598, Publishment's approach procedure. Publishment.
Unless that was his plan all along. All right, well. Whatever, we'll just kill the engines. Huh. I wonder if that was his plan.
598, contact SoCal departure 126.7. Departure's along for
Meanwhile, plane Ben is still getting vectors. Oh, he's simulating clouds and heavy weather. Got it. Wheel of Misfortune. Ha-ha! Strikes again. All right, well, let's disconnect. Let's do the replay real quick, and then we'll go over and watch Pete finish things up here. So, let's see here. We're off PilotEdge now. I floated it pretty good on that one. It's probably the main problem with that landing. Like, I tried to hold it off a little bit too much. And I should have just let it sink. Like right there, if I just hadn't flared it, would have probably been fine. But I tried to get cute. Missed the center line. There's a good looking plane coming in there though. Look at that. Hang on. That's probably our screenshot tonight. Oh yeah. Let's take that. Hang on to that. All right. Just look at it. Look at it. Actually, that wasn't bad, I guess. All things considered. Speed brakes didn't come up. Alright, I'll do one more.
Configuration. Configuration.
Go,
configuration.
Configuration. Configuration. Configuration. Configuration. I know just how to ignore that. All right. There's the numbers. There's the flare. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Too much, too much, too much. Try to fly like a Skyhawk. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for tonight. We'll see about next week. You know how it goes. I'll do my best.